All right, what's up? What's up? I know I'm late, child. All right, let me just go ahead and start this countdown and get this show started. Lord have mercy. All right, so I don't know if y'all gonna be watching this. I don't know if y'all catch the replay, but it's a lot of stuff that I do want to talk about in this live when it comes to these shows. Okay, okay, we're gonna definitely talk about a lot of the shows that's going on in these LGBT serious series with these shows, and we definitely going to talk about it when it comes to this. And we want to talk about why was Ressie G fired from Chasing Reality? Why was he fired? You know what really went on? I got a couple of theories when it went on in this. You know what I say? At first, we knew that this situation. That he was executive producer of Chasing Dallas, and that he was executive producer of The Retreat. But what really happened with this? And so I got on the phone earlier with a source. I don't know. Well, someone said they had some information, and information that I was given that Ressie G was fired because he kept sleeping with cast members, sleeping with the cast members, and that was a problem with the executive producer, with the owner of Chase Reality. That was one of the theories. And I'm like, is this really real? Like, what's really going on? If you remember that one of the members of the cast he did sleep with, so I think that was an issue with the cast of what I've heard. And then I also want to talk about this whole thing. Uh, Hold on.
What's up, Wiley?
Yay, what's up? So I heard, that he had slept with one of the cast members, and that was the reason why, they had to let him go, and they wanted him to take a pay cut because they feel as though that he should not be making all the money, and not the owner of the Chase Reality. But let's be clear with this meetup. I don't know if you've seen the T Spiller. I know you've seen it because you're the T Spiller about this team up with Gemini. Is it Gemini Films? Is that the name of it?
Yeah, Gemini Films. Yeah.
With Gemini Films, I think that would be a great collaboration. But that's just my political crass. I think it's going to be a flop because Ressie G loves to be a part. Ressie G just loved to be a part of everything. He loved to be a part of each production. He loved to be a part of each show. He needs to let the talent be the talent, and he be the producer. Now, let's be clear. And I heard him that he threw a little dig at Chase LA a little bit. Oh, it's just fighting, but it's no dialogue. I remember a lot of the people on the show. Chase LA was more entertaining than Chasing Dallas because it was dragging so much about a beef with Ressie G, and it was boring, in my humble opinion.
It was boring.
We needed something out. We needed something outside of just arguing with Ressie G and this whole thing with Markel. Oh, did you lie? It was boring, and that comes with you need to collaborate with more producers, right?
That was a lot, Wiley. Though that was a lot.
It was
the Markel and Ressie beef was a lot.
It was a lot. So you could tell that it was boring because it seemed forced. I could tell when something organic and everything like this. And he said, "Oh, he will never have sex with Ressie G. Ressie G will never have sex with me again." And I won't tell you the real reason why I won't have sex with him again. I just keep that when maybe I write it in my book. The real reason why I won't have sex with him again. And you know what I'm saying. So anyway,
why he painted you? Did he paint or something?
No, that wasn't the reason.
I need to know the reason why.
We're definitely talking about it. It probably right in my book. I'm not gonna talk about it now, but But you know, I get it. And see, my thing is this with the whole Gemini Films, I think it would be great. I think it would be awesome. But sometimes too, you need to watch, like, don't be so quick to book somebody and they get fired from an outlet. You need to first like watch them first, see how they do. You know what I'm saying? Before you just automatically say, okay, let me just snatch you up and just try to work with you with some type of shows and stuff like that. I just want to just see how I want to see how this is going to play out. Is it going to be entertaining?
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
I don't think it's going to work because I think Ressie G going to try to control Gemini Films. He's going to what's the guy's name that owns Gemini Films? He's going to try to control
Karan.
Karan.
He just had a BBL. You know, he's like a deep freezer. Yeah.
A BBL. Okay. Well, so a BBL, that is a butt lift. Is it lifting your butt?
Yeah, he got his body done. Like he got his ass.
Oh, the body. Okay.
All that shit.
And I can see them. Oh my gosh, I can see him trying to take over the show and try to take over the brand. And that's something that I've heard. Like, you know, Dario was like, listen, you're not going to overtake my brand. This is me. You are an outlet of this show. But let's be clear. Chasing Dallas won't be nothing without Dario editing it. The editing skills make the show. Let's be crystal clear.
Yeah, real clear.
On that. You say you are production, but you're not editing that shit. Dario is editing it. So let's just see how your production going to work without having Dario being the person to edit all those clips.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work at all. That's why Ressie G would never like be able to do nothing on his own because he don't edit.
He doesn't edit, and see
he don't edit.
That's the big part. So that's what I like about Dario. He don't necessarily need to come out and be the face of his brand. The product speaks for itself. The clicks and views speaks for itself. So he don't need to jump on people's lives. That's one thing I admired about it. Many people don't even know who Dario is. They don't know who the owner of Chase Reality is. He reminds me of Vince McMahon back in the day. You didn't really know Vince McMahon owned WWE until one day he became a character and let everybody know he owned it. But for years, average viewer did not know who was the owner. They just thought he was just an announcer. So when it comes to this, you got to be very cautious with working with a Ressie G because he slept with some of the cast members. He's highly messy. When things don't go his way, he's going to spread rumors about you and going to talk about you and throw shade. And that stuff is not always cute because he throws shade at everybody. Sometimes when you're a shady person, you can't. Sometimes you a shade your damn boss, and your boss
exactly.
Listen, I signed your damn paychecks.
And then Wiley, he just lied on live. He said that KL from G Status hit him up. Ressie hit KL up.
Oh, wow. So he tried to lie with KL with G Status?
Yeah. He tried to lie and say that KL hit him up for like I guess KL needed him, but Ressie hit KL up. So I don't know why Ressie lied.
Because Ressie he was trying to boost himself up as being this person. Just like he said, well, we took that picture like a week ago. And did you find my Tiffany bracelet, that fake bracelet? I dropped it in my bag. Did you find, like, come on, girl. Stop trying to act like y'all so grand. Girl, we know Ressie G gonna be over there working and fucking. He gonna be fucking the cast member.
Yeah. I think Ressie ain't got no car. You got a Tiffany bracelet, but ain't got no car. Like,
I don't understand that. You gotta take an Uber and you got a tip like that. That to me, I don't understand. I would rather have a car than a Tiffany bracelet because I want to be mobile and I want to be able to move around. But a show that I'm looking forward to seeing, I see Markel is in here. I'm looking forward to seeing the new show that he got coming out in Dallas with the new people. Is it New Faces of Dallas? Hold on, give me 1 second. I want to get the right
rookies. It's called Rookies.
The Rookies of Dallas. The Rookies. I think it's the Rookies. Okay, thank you, T Spoiler. I'm looking forward to just seeing it. So I just want to see if it's authentic. A lot of shows I don't cover because it's the same for, but they lying, they fighting. Like the Come Up ATL. On my show, I try to talk about one show only because this show is so based on celebrity gossip. This is not just a gay show. So I just talk about one show. So G Status is the one show that I try to focus on and cover every single week, interview cast members. And I just stay focused on that. Other shows I can't really get into because I'm like, it takes a lot of energy. And then you got to get your audience promoted, get your audience into it. And it's just so many shows. This is not a gay show. It's just a talk show where we talk about celebrities as well as some gay shows that's out there. But let's be clear. I want to see how the Rookie's going to play out. Is it going to be boring? I want to see the cast be on social media more. I was checking their social media. Some of them don't really be on social media like that.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
So I want to see how this show going to play out because being on a gay web series on the internet, you got to be very active on the internet. That's one of the key components of Chase Reality. The reason why they won so much in the early days, they would do interviews. they you know what I'm saying, they were so active publicly. And the stories, it just so happened to be so great. Like I'm talking about Chasing Atlanta, and then you had one of the producers, Nico. He fell out with the people. Then he had the Little Women's of Atlanta connection, and all that used to go on. It was just a lot of clicks and views, and there was a lot of attention on that product. A lot of these shows need to get like that, just like the brother that blocked you, I don't know his name, he blocked you, but he should welcome you because you're keeping him relevant, and he didn't even have him.
Oh yeah, come on, Anthony. Yeah, the little Pinocchio.
Yeah, Anthony didn't even had that many followers on Instagram. I'm like, why are you blocking people? You should appreciate people being critical of you, even though they're being a little nasty. But you want to appreciate that attention because that's going to bring traffic to your page. Because if you start blocking people that have something to say negative about you, you ain't gonna have no audience like that because everybody's not gonna like you.
Facts.
And that's just again. Because I looked at his followers and it wasn't the many people like following him like this. I'm like, why would he block T-Spoiler? Like, what did you say? Because I'm trying to say, what did you say to him?
Wiley, I did not say nothing about Pinocchio. All I said was that we were reviewing the show. Me and a cast member reviewed the show. So we were talking about the episode, and I just said his makeup looked like bad. And you know, if you do makeup and your face look bad, I'm looking at you. So like, why would I want you to do my makeup if I got that done and your face look horrible?
And that's the thing. I don't want you wearing my doing my makeup. You got bumps all over your face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let's just be and everybody you see what gets me with these shows, people keep saying, I'm a makeup artist. Where's the people that say, you know what, y'all, fuck it. I'm homeless. I'm trying to give me a new place. I got an airbag. Where's the people? Because there's other stories, because there's some homeless gays. Guess what? I'm homeless and I'm selling my ass to make a dollar.
We want to see that. We want to see that. Right.
I want to see the real people I'm talking about really, really struggling. You in the food trying to get your food stamps. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get on Section A. I want to see some other real, other than the whole fashion designer, a personal assistant. You see the same type of characters over and over and over.
Yeah, over and over again.
I want you to see me that, okay, I got a 1-bedroom apartment and I do my show out of my apartment. Instead of me putting it up so grand, I got my own production studio. And then to find out I'm about to get evicted because you paying Pookie down the street that don't own the building. You know what I mean? If you got to do hair or do show out your house, do it at your house and be proud. I want to see real stuff outside of that. A person, I want to see a person say, hey, you didn't do me right. You know what I'm saying? You gave me HIV and this the person that did it. So I want to see that other than you trying to put this persona that you so awesome, that you so great, and that you so grand. That's why a lot of these shows don't get a lot of views because they're trying to bite off of the chasing reality stuff instead of
they ain't chasing. And they ain't chasing, trust me.
And being unique in their like G status, it's a uniqueness that comes with G status. You got, what's the guy's name? You know these people's name because I'm bad with names. The one with the boyfriend that cheated with Sherrod and paid Sherrod.
Oh,
Devon. He got a cheating boyfriend. Okay, he got the cock eye. That's what I wanted. You know, I got the cock eye. You know,
Ronnie said he got the cheating boyfriend and the cock eye.
Yes, I want to see the real. That's
dry
real.
ass macaroni and cheese. He make dry ass macaroni and cheese.
And then him trying to be a chef, and people are not really booking him for that. That's real. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see more.
They say they on Jack offering people to do threesomes with them. So I guess they back together.
Oh, so they're back together, the boyfriend?
They back together. They on Jack offering people to do threesomes with them.
See that, but I want to see that on the reality show. So they be trying to paint this picture, this because we know you bullshit. And especially if you own Jack, it's going to come out. Especially if I see your Jack profile, I'm going to talk about it. But bring that on the show because that's real. If you own Jack, like me, I used to catfish. So of course I'm going to bring that on the reality show. Where I run from it. It's authentic. Bring authentic storylines back to reality shows. And a lot of times people don't want to be themselves. They want to be something different. And that's why people get turned off on these shows. They're like, girl, they know this stuff is fake. Just like the whole thing back to Ressie G and Markel, it seemed so forced and it was boring. But if you come out being authentic, it would be great. But
Ressie just fake all around to me for what I'm saying.
He's very, very messy and he throws shade at everybody. Everybody throws shades at. Yeah.
Like Wiley, I don't understand. Like Ressie, I would respect you more if you just would have said, hey, I'm gonna start my own YouTube and my own production company and do my own content. Why you always get on a moving train?
Absolutely. Yeah. That's true.
I can't respect
if
you.
you really got a good production company, why don't you build your own YouTube channel from scratch instead of working with another established YouTube channel? If you really got it like you say you got it, and you that extremely talented, go and start your own shit from scratch.
Yeah, that's a lot about him. Like Markel doing his own shit. Markel got his own show on his own network.
Yes,
on his own channel.
And that's because you have complete control. But when you work for Chase Reality, you are Dario's bitch. It's not that he the pimp, you the hoe. He tell you to get out there, give me that content, and go out there and give me that content. That's the relationship. But you have to have that ownership of yourself and building something from scratch because you have more complete creative control. You do what you want to do. But
that's what I'm saying. Ressie just left Bravo and went to damn TLC or WeTV.
Yeah, he went to TLC or WeTV. You're not lying about it because Gemini Films, they don't get as many views like that. And a lot of times their cast don't do a lot of interviews. Chase and Reality got to come up because they got the Oliver Twist. He's connected with T.S. Madison. He's connected to the WeTV thing. He's out there. He's working on the internet. He's always posting something on the internet. So he's a recognizable face. Just like who else is doing? Well, damn, who else doing so? You know, Lauren London. She's sleeping with a straight man.
He said Lauren London.
Is that name Lauren? What's her name? Lauren.
Lauren England.
Lauren England. Okay, she's sleeping with married man. You know what I'm saying? She. You know what I'm saying? So she's always keeping herself relevant, and then she try to get like the little shade room post. So, you know, that's another key component on there. But again, a lot of shows, if they really want to make it, they have to have people that's be willing to do interviews, and they're going to have people that with a social media following because your show is on social media, and you have to understand that.
You speaking facts now, Wiley. Dead ass serious.
Because when I look at, and this is the truth. When I look at Black News Network, Black News Channel is a channel that Black folks supposed to watch. Guess what? They land off 100 people because nobody's watching the show. 18,000 views on TV. So they have to lay off a lot of people because they didn't put investments in promoting the product. You have to promote the product. You have to have people that's willing to do interviews to say, hey, I'm doing this show. If I'm on a show, I'm gonna let everybody and their mama know I'm doing a show. And let them know this is what I'm doing. I'm a part of this show. Just like Markel, even though he said his friend got free because he thought I'll kidnap his friend, which that was a lie. He said, hey, Wiley, hey, you gonna talk about my show? I'm gonna talk about it. I don't have personal things about it because he believed his friend. That was a whole lie. He was a sloppy ass drunk, said I kidnapped him. And we got him.
Who you supposed to kidnap? Who you kidnapped?
Well, his friend. Damn, I can't think of the guy's name. One of the friends, he came from New York, and he does YouTube, and he came to my house, and the person thought that he was kidnapped. I won't even necessarily say kidnapped, but Markel said when he got free, and I remember I sent some information to Markel and said, hey, your friend is drunk and stuff like that. He tried to catch a cab, so I couldn't send him home because I drunk like maybe a cup of liquor. I can't remember at that time, but I wasn't drunk. But I believe that if you take a sip of liquor, you shouldn't drink and drive. I always had that. So we sent him an Uber and a Lyft. I think it was an Uber. And then he went and said, oh, he deleted numbers out of my phone. He did this and did that. It was so weird. Like, no, I didn't do any of those things to you. You was sloppy drunk and don't remember. And that taught me a lesson. It's the same thing with Dre Simber, that gays can't handle liquor. Like,
oh yeah, he definitely can. He definitely a liar. He definitely can't handle liquor.
Some people gets that way, and that's why I stopped. Like when I interview people, no liquor. When August came, and when can I give you a Gatorade? Can you use some bottle of water? It's nothing like no liquor because they can't. A lot of people can't handle it, and you know that's the representation of me, especially when you're doing gay shows, because gay and liquor sometimes don't mix. Gay liquor.
And then Wiley, I learned being in this world now, Wiley, it don't matter how you look. If gay and liquor combined, something gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm just saying, and that's just the truth. And I'm like, okay, let me stop. And I stopped doing that. But again, things come out, and I'm the more established brand. I'll have more of a name. Then you have people that say stuff, then you have to respond to stuff. But the same people that respond, hey, can you cover my show? But I could be shaded like I ain't coming to that show. You try to throw shade because you see that I'm here with I am an established, you know what I'm saying, brand that I talk about shows, because I do still think that it's still room for other shows to make it. It's still room for it to make it. And I don't want to see more of it. But Ressie G, again, I don't know if he have a successful show. I don't know.
I mean, me either. I don't know what to say because like he make you feel that way though, Wiley, because he won't do it by himself. Like, why are you scared to step out by yourself and do
because
stuff?
he's gonna fail, and sometimes you can be afraid to fail. That's why I was like, I'm here. Like, I don't care if it's 36 people or 200 people. I'm gonna go live, and then people are just when they wake up in the morning, they're gonna catch the replay. I'm here with T Spiller, and which T Spiller need to have his own YouTube channel because you do amazing work and you have a voice, and people are already mad and pissed at you now, and you just go live on Instagram. Just imagine when you go live on YouTube. Just imagine when you start showing yourself. Just imagine you tall and gorgeous guy, and you have an opinion. Oh my gosh, people really not gonna like you, but they're gonna want to fuck you anyway when they see you in person.
Yeah, that's all happen anyway though. That's why I be like when they be talking that shit on YouTube, I'm like, when I meet you in person, you're not gonna even have that same energy. So it's like that's why I don't even argue with them Wiley because it's like it's dumb.
Yeah, it's just dumb to be arguing that because you just don't, like you said, you just sitting here doing your work and everything like that. I do like even with the whole thing with Signal 23 TV, that brand is not really as strong as they used to be.
Definitely not.
I don't think that because they left YouTube and built their own app and website, I don't think they get as many subscriptions as they used to.
Well, he bought a house, he gets some.
Well, then again, I changed my mind. I think he do get that and plus some because you get the PPP loan and stuff like that. So yeah. And then
Wiley, did you catch the shade he threw to Karan and Ressie?
Oh, he said y'all get a check from Signal 23 TV.
Yeah, he said y'all should get a check or some shit. He said like that.
I want to know what he meant by that. But my thing is this: do he still hire them underage guys to get naked though? That's what I want to know. That was one of the rumors he hired underage guys to get butt naked and get.
He do. I didn't hear that too. I heard they lived all in the house together.
And they live in a house together. He's more like a Playboy Hugh Hefner type of person. Like you getting Quaaludes in your drink and you don't remember what happened the next day in your butt.
Not Quaaludes. That Bill Cosby shit.
Baby, you get them Quaaludes. You be up in there, be like, oh, we're gonna take the show. He walking around with that big belly and that robe and that camera, and you just getting your walls blown out.
Hey, Wiley, let's say them Quaaludes open you all the way up.
That's what they said about the Quaaludes, that it opens you up. Yeah, right.
They said them Quaaludes, you can take two at the same time, Wiley.
Right. And so I heard about that. I'm like, whoa. Oh my, and they used to use that a lot back in the day. Back our moms and grandmas, aunts and uncles back in the 70s and 60s and 70s. That's what they used to party with. But now the girls, you get them Coke or crystal meth. I think crystal meth would be like the new Quaaludes.
Yeah, crystal meth or get them real drunk.
Yeah, or real yeah. Yeah, because I heard like crystal meth make you extra horny, and that's all. Because some people use it as a sex drug, but you get to it, and then you wind up
lose your teeth and shit.
Lose your teeth, getting spots all on your head, and you get addicted. At first, it's all good. You able to take the pain, you want more, and it feels real good. And then sometimes I dealt with a guy. We met up Jack, and he said, "I gotta stop. I gotta." Take something. I'm like, what do you gotta take? He brought out the little pipe thing, the little stuff in the little pipe thing, and lighter out there, and he smoked, and then he was able to take the dick, but he couldn't get into it until he got the drug.
Why is Jack really lit like that? I've never downloaded Jack. Is Jack lit?
Oh yeah, Jack is lit. But once you keep being active on it, if you're very active on there, then you're gonna get the same people. But I've learned when you're an Uber driver on Jack, you get other people, other areas, different areas, instead of you just being in your same zip code and the same miles around you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the same.
Oh, yeah.
But if you do like Uber and Lyft and you on Jack, I think it's more of an adventure with that because you get a different type of group of guys. But if you active always in a club and people know who you is, you really don't need to be on Jack because just hit them up on Facebook and say, hey, let's link up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm real active like that, but I never thought about Jack though because I hear bad stories about it.
Yeah, but Jack do have a bad side about it because you got people with STDs, you got the people that rob people now, you got people because you got straight people pretending to be gay, just to get robbed. I've seen it happen. The guy in Atlanta, he had cameras all in his house. He was cooking a man dinner outside on the grill and got murdered in his house.
Oh shit!
The guy murdered him, and only how they caught him because the guy was on camera, but he was like barbecuing him some burgers. I'm like, why are you barbecuing this man some burgers? You about to take some dick? You gonna boo all up all here? And I ain't cooking for no man. I'm like, listen, we about to F and all this and stuff like, you know what I mean? But you got to be very cautious on
Hey,
this.
look, Wiley, that happened to me, Wiley. Somebody gonna make a story, but say that somebody bought me some Crystal Burgers, this cheap ass restaurant after the club, and they smashed me and ate my ass. And I'm like, y'all think somebody gonna buy me some crystals, and after that, do all that? Crazy.
Yes. But that they gave you Christian work. If you talk like your sister, she came on, your friend, I keep saying sister, your friend, she came on and said you're an attractive guy. Ain't nowhere in the world an attractive guy got to get some burgers to get smashed.
Exactly. Like I'm that broke, Wiley. I need some mini burgers to get smashed.
No, absolutely not. Now, if my guy Sherrod needs some burgers, I give him some burgers and feed him and stuff like that, and move him in. He'll be that type of person. I will move in and take care of him. I'll work 2 jobs to take care of him because he's attractive.
Sherrod. Sherrod definitely is attractive. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He's an attractive guy. So I wouldn't mind working 2 jobs and everything. And then my level go up when you have an attractive man in a relationship. Especially, I'm a public figure. He's a public figure. The girls are, definitely be talking. But I also I ask you this with Gemini Filmz, do you see the Come Up ATL having Ressie G doing something with the Come Up? Do you see him hosting that reality show? Reunion show. If he get hired to do that, you think that would be a good look?
That's not a good look. I feel like if Ressie G go to the Come Up ATL, he gonna fuck that show up. Like I promise you, because I personally know somebody on that show, and I know they ain't finna deal with Ressie. I know somebody on that show, and they ain't finna deal with him.
I want to say right, okay. Oh damn, yeah. I agree. It's good because it's good way that now. I think Ressie would do better creating his own thing from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Creating shows, but it's difficult because Ressie ain't got no money like that. When you got to pay somebody to edit your shit, that costs hundreds and thousands of dollars. When I asked Dario to edit my shit, that shit is pricey. For a 15-minute clip, $90.
That's a lot for 15 minutes.
So if you talking about doing a reality show for 12 episodes, that's a lot of footage to edit. And
that's why I like Markel. Markel do his own stuff. Markel edit his own.
You see what I'm saying? That's amazing when you can edit. I wish I knew how, to edit, but I'm gonna just fuck this graphic designer and move him in with me because he ain't really got no place to say and stuff like that. I already said if I have in a relationship, you see me go public because he's a graphic designer, producer, or something, it's gonna be you're gonna help this show take the show to the next level because that is a lot of work and that's a lot of time and energy. But once you master that, then you good. You can just get a cast, get some good cameras with some microphones so we can hit them in the bar if they're in a bar, so we can definitely hit them or get a team with some boom mics and everything. And if you got to work a job and do 20 doubles every pay period just to afford
not 20
mics,
doubles,
you know what I'm saying? Then do it because you need to have equipment. Don't say you have a production company if you don't have boom mics, mic clips. You just got your homegirl iPhone.
No, you got 2 iPhones. Yeah, he said he got a production company. He got 2 iPhones. That's it.
Right. So let's just not act like no stuff like that. But I will see how this is going to be operated. I damn sure want to see those emails. Dario not gonna give me the emails. I wanted to read it to y'all. He's not gonna do it. He's so private about it. But if it's somebody that have those emails, let me see those emails. Let me see those emails.
I heard the same thing about that. Like, and Dario did put a response up when Ressie and Karan picture came out, and Dario put you seen it? Did you see the video?
I did see. I didn't see the video or what he said, but I did see his statement that he said he was let go and that Chasing Dallas will continue. That's why it said something like that. He said Chasing Dallas will continue. But what else did he say?
And Dario just put a video up today, like when Ressie and Karan video picture came out, and Dario put a picture up of somebody like laughing, hysterically laughing. I DM'd him. I was like laughing my ass off. He liked it. He did a crying face on it. Like it's funny. Like you joined in. You went from chasing to them.
Yeah, it's just like you going from WWE to a wrestling thing that is in a back in a parking lot at a church or something with a ring.
Backyard wrestling.
Right. It's like the aliens. You have to understand what's going. I think if Ressie G was smart, he wanted to do a power move. Him and Imani Zanzan should have created a channel, and they both should have been co-CEOs of their own thing. Bring her on board to help you produce it because Eric is a producer outside of Imani Van Zant. I think that could have worked because Ressie, I'm assuming that Ressie, but I think Imani was like, shit, I got my money. I ain't got time for you gays now. I got my money. I was gone. She got her established. But I want to know how long that's going to last outside of you not being on Chase Reality franchise. We're going to see, do you really got genuine support or do you have support of people just because you were on that gay web reviewing that
Yeah,
gay?
you was on Chase. I ain't gonna lie. I think a lot of it came from Chasing Brand.
A lot of it came from Chasing.
I think a lot of it came from Chasing Brand. That's why I'm gonna think, because we're really finna see now what you about. You on Gemini Films, and then like we really can't tell honestly why, because Gemini Films ain't doing bad.
No, they're not, and it's like there's no shade because they're actually getting more views. They're getting pickup and stuff like that. And I can't wait till their reunion show. I actually like the cast. It's a lot of bottoms on there, and which I love bottoms. Well, most of them say they tops. Most of them are.
Are you caught up on this season?
I'm not caught up on this. I got about 3. I'm so bad.
Wiley, you need please get caught up. The last episode was lit. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Because I seen the part where he said your boyfriend was eating my ass, and I'm like, I'll eat your ass too, because you're attractive. So I'm here for that. Like I'm here for like the reunion and stuff.
You think Messiah attractive?
You said what?
You think Messiah attractive?
Oh yeah, most definitely. To me, I just want to
shitty booty though. They said Messiah got a shitty booty.
Yeah, so why would you tell me that, T-Speller? Like, come on.
Now. I'm not saying. We was on live the other day, and they said Messiah attractive, but he had a shitty booty. I'm like, damn, all the attractive light skinned people be like that.
Don't you have that like that? Just work on. Oh, okay. And Ressie didn't even have no shitty booty. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of
so back on that. Why won't you do that again with Ressie?
I would tell you this. The reason why when I can't tell you, I'm not gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna say
but I would love to know that, because I'm like, damn, like he said he won't do a Ressie again. Damn.
No, I will not share it. I might even put it in my book and stuff like that, but I will not definitely do it again. Not at all.
But Messiah, yeah. What you think about Messiah having his own love show?
Not yet. Okay, so that's going to be on Gemini Films, the Love Show, right? Or is that going to be over there on the channel?
So, yeah.
Okay, I definitely got to get into it. What I do for these shows, like Lauren, Just Lauren, I binge watch, because I don't like to watch episodes. I like to go through the season, then I'll be caught up. Like since I'm off this weekend, I'm going to watch the Come Up ATL the whole season and get caught up with it, and then that's how I stay up. I don't like to wait for like a week or next week is going to go on unless you G-Status ATL Hustle. That's the only show I cover week from week, because that's the only show I'm faithful to. But the other shows I just binge watch as a fan. Because if I do it week to week, then I'm gonna go live with episode 1 review, episode 2 review, episode 3.
Oh yeah.
I don't necessarily want to do that because my loyalty is with G-Status ATL Hustle. I just love that brand and that production treating me with so much kindness and respect. And so that's how I would stay committed. Episode 1.
Yeah, G-Status really, they like you. They really do. They like you for real. I know they do.
Yeah, so G-Status, that's what my commitment is. The rest of those type of shows, they don't hardly come in the chat. I don't follow any of those cast members at all. And they don't follow me. So why would I cover something that y'all ain't showing me no type of interest? So send me an email. Say, hey, Wiley, won't you cover this show? I just got an email from OWN Network. They have a new show from OWN. It's a new show that's going to come out with some professional, like doctors and professional people, and they invited me to their virtual press conference. That's dope. That's what I wish that a lot of these LGBT series shows do that. Be like, okay, T-Spiller, I want you to come to my virtual press conference. And, you know what I'm saying? And tell us a post.
Hey, well, see, Wiley, I've gotten that, but it's like from like the cast members on the show who got stuff going on. Never the producers.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I want it from the producers.
Yeah,
you know
producers, yeah.
But where the producers be like, okay, T-Spiller, Wiley, TTCB, all media outlets, y'all come to this event and let us all do the red carpet. But what they try to do is what they're doing over there with Gemini Films. They trying to get Dominique. Let Dominique do the red carpet. No, girl, Dominique not a YouTuber. Dominique ain't out here in the trenches.
Dominique on the show. Yeah, he on the show.
You need to be bringing the Wiley Show, T-Spiller, TTCB Network, all of these people that are media outlets to cover the show. Hey, let's actually, you know what I mean? That's how the
that would be lit though, Wiley. If all three of us could get on the red carpet and do some stuff together, that would be lit.
Me and you. That's more lit, and I think that because we're putting in the work on a weekly And sometimes, and daily basis, other than okay, let's just get Dominique. Because what y'all trying to do is get in a certain look. No, girl, get the bloggers to be interviewing and stuff like that. That's a good look.
It is. It definitely is.
And I don't go like I used to try to support stuff, but I'm like, send me an email say, hey, Wiley, like Oliver got a concert. Send me an email, hey, Wiley, I want you to be the media outlet. You get a media pass to come there and cover. You know what I'm saying? Start doing that and stuff like which I say.
He didn't even do that. To my knowledge, I don't think he did.
I didn't receive an email. Only thing I received that they sold out. But send an email and say, let the media come to the thing, y'all have access to come.
And Wiley, that would have been lit if he would have said, hey, Wiley, come look at this and come to my show and review it and talk about it.
You appreciate it more. And then sometimes too, maybe we need to network and rub elbows with people, but I just want them to keep in mind, don't forget about the bloggers that in some cases keep y'all more relevant, especially with the cast and all that, because we cover y'all on a weekly basis, and we definitely want to see how that's going to play out in the future. I'm definitely looking forward to chasing Atlanta. I kind of feel like they need some new people over there, but I'm gonna see how it's
they got some new people. You ain't seen?
Oh, okay. I know they got some new people. I'm just so like if I'm really feeling it. Do they still got the fat guy on there? Is he still on there?
Travis. I didn't see him on there.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Because I like the Travis. Because they kept doing
Travis on the other show. I don't like him on Chase.
You don't like Chase? Okay, he was more better on the other show. Okay,
he better on the other show, yeah.
Because he on it, and that's the thing. That's the thing. These girls be on all these different shows. But I don't blame them because they are unpaid people. Unpaid. They're not paid. So I don't think they should be free to go wherever they want to go. But I want to see how this new show Chase Atlanta, because that's the biggest web.
That's the biggest one.
That's the biggest.
Well, you know who? I'm happy to see Ike. You know Ike?
Oh yeah, Ike. Okay.
I'm happy to see Ike on Chasing Atlanta.
I want to see how Ike gonna do. That's gonna be.
You know he was on G Status.
Yeah, Ike was on G Status. I want to see how Ike gonna do on Chasing Atlanta. Let's see how that's gonna play out. Chasing Atlanta, that's the big one. And who? That's the big one. I can't wait. I can't wait for that. I think I'm gonna review that every week because that's the biggest show.
That is, you should. But I got some tea on some people on that show. Now it's a guy on there. It's a guy on there. He a singer. He verified everything. His name Aaron, I think.
Let me see. You said he verified he's a singer?
His name Aaron. I think he tried out for like Sunday's Best and American Idol a few times. So he verified, I guess, from doing all that.
So
I don't know why.
Is it Aaron Thompson? Oh, Aaron Thompson. I see right here 215. He is verified. Okay, with 12.9K followers. He needs to get his followers up, but since he verified. Okay, he got
Well, apparently Wiley, he be soliciting to like people.
Really?
Somebody I know, I seen the screenshots of the cash apps, the cash apps that was sent out to him. I've seen the text messages of him saying that, hey, what do you like? Can you send me the money so I can know you serious about it? Like he gets down, he fucks for money.
Really? He wants to be a singer.
Yeah, okay. He ain't no singer.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. I don't want to believe that.
Oh, I believe it. And it's from somebody, the person too, Wiley, that he was soliciting.
Really? Okay. So he said, okay, so who is the person? Do you want to date a person?
I'm going to tell the person, Roll on Rebel.
Really? Oh, wait a minute. Not my Rolling Rebel. What?
Roll on Rebel. I'm going to say it.
What did he want to do with Rolling? So Rolling Rebel. What did he? How did this conversation go?
Well, apparently, Aaron take pictures as well. So he take pictures. He a photographer or whatever. So he was supposed to take pictures of Roll On for a book, a cover or something. But on the side, they was sliding in some sex. So like he was sending the cash up deposits for pictures and the fucking. So he sent this man like $500.
What?
He didn't get no services. He didn't get the pictures or he didn't get the dick. Hey, listen, Wiley, this how messy I am. So the other day, probably like a few days ago, I see Aaron on Raheem Brazil radio show. I said, roll on Aaron on Raheem Brazil radio show, call in and confront him. And maybe if you embarrass him publicly, he'll give your money back. Roll on called and went all around the world about it. He never got to the point and they hung up on him. I'm like, bro, I gave you the alley-oop.
Yeah, just going there like, man, I'm supposed to get some dick for you, and I paid you $500. You ain't give me my money back. Boom. That's
He
how
didn't
you
say
react.
that.
That's because he be going out, he be in that chair, it don't be charged. You know what I'm saying? And probably, his caregiver probably was changing his brief, his diaper. So he probably was just going all over the place. Well, he trying to wait till his caregiver leave, probably, I know what I'm saying.
Hey, Wiley, see, you saw if you would have called in, you would have went on and said that. Warlow called in and said, "Hey, so, you're a man of integrity, right?"
Like, see, I don't do all that. I'm just gonna go right to the point. Go right to the point.
Go in for the kill. Ask this man that.
Right.
Move on. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even, but that's understandable because a lot of time the music probably not doing it for because he only got 12.9K followers. The only time he probably was verified because he probably showed them articles that his name was mentioned in, and that's how you get verified. It's not hard. If you get 3 media outlets that's with a reputation that cover you, then you apply that verification, they'll send you the check. Blue check.
Well, the only thing I know he done recently was Lando King little competition show.
I see that he did they still do that radio show right here. You show right, you not lying. I'm looking right here. I told
Wiley, I don't be lying, Wiley.
I'm just loving because the receipts are here. Like I'm just scrolling his page and just clicking on the stuff. He's an attractive guy. He don't have to be selling his booty and stuff like that. Why don't you just go to the studio and just work hard and come on the Wiley Show and do a performance or something, and then let me fuck you afterwards. No, I'm joking.
Well, he in the church. You know how the church girls be. He into the church stuff.
But you in the church, but you on chat. And most of the church people on chat. Like that's what I understand. It. Most of the church people is on Jack. So you trying to hide it is not good. Why are you trying to hide it? But I want to say this though. I'm interested because you said that T-Spell. I'm more interested to see him on see him on Chasing Anna. I'm more interested in seeing that. But yeah, he probably work a regular job, but he gonna try to act like I'm a Grammy Award winning artist.
Oh no, you definitely not a Grammy Awards.
I work with Beyonce, Kelly Rowland. You know how they play it.
Yeah, you ain't doing all that. He ain't did none of that. I think he tried out for Sunday Best a few times. I don't think he actually made it on the show.
No, he probably didn't make it. So I haven't heard of this man at all. But he taking shirtless pictures, and he proud of the shirt. Okay, go ahead, brother. I ain't mad at you.
You see the one with the pink drawers on, the pink underwear on when he tooted up? I thought he was the top till I see him tooted up.
Oh no, he don't give me top vibes. He don't give me top vibes at all. But I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on him. So he's from. It looked like he was in Dallas not too long ago in October. So I'm looking at here. Okay, unless he just put in these places like South Miami. Okay, but he's based out in. It looked like he's from
Atlanta. Yeah, I think he was from Philly, and I think he just moved to Atlanta.
Oh, he just moved to Atlanta. So we definitely gonna see how this gonna play out. Okay. Oh, let me follow him because I just follow anybody on Instagram. Because I post because I get notifications when they go live or something like that. That's how I found out about you because somebody was live with you that I followed. I'm like, who is this guy? Because I heard your voice and I saw you on TTV Network.
Oh yeah, TTV. Yeah, I don't really go on there no more because like very simple. I didn't even want to say that man's name.
Damn. And Dre, I told him to get his own YouTube channel and stuff like that. But I went on whose show that I was supposed to do something with YoboiNewnue, and I had supposed to do something with them, but it didn't work out because I had to work. And sometimes when you're a working blogger, you be missing out on opportunities because you number one, your job come first. But I'm looking forward to their release. So the Circle NYC or the Circle Atlanta. I like that. I just feel like the cast on YoboiNewnue need to do more interviews. I think and he do need his flowers because his production skill was great. It's the cast that don't do interviews like that. You know what I mean? Like
I say the same thing to somebody.
They need to go on T-Spiller. They need to go on TTV Network. All these people that talk about gay content, you need to be on them shows talking about the show to bring people because they don't get them many views. Even though YoboiNewnue is a master in production, like editing and everything. He's great at that. But the people don't want to promote the product, and if we don't know the show exists, they're not going to go over there and watch it.
Wiley, I told somebody I know they got their own show on web series, and I was like, "Yo, cast need to be more active." I don't never see them like online doing nothing. I don't see them doing no interviews with nobody. It's like, how do you expect a show to get views when nobody know your cast?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it needs to be more than. I'm like, hop on the live. It's so easy, but a lot of times these people be working 2 or 3 jobs. Child, you doing this for free. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly, Wiley. That's why I can't do one. I got offered to do something before, and I'm like, I'm not gonna start working my job to go do something for free unless I'm really getting something out of it.
Unless you get something out of it, yes. Like Imani, that was great luck, good luck, and it was good timing.
Oh wait, no, it ain't good luck. She just been doing it for a long time.
And that's the truth. And she's been doing it for years. People don't know about it. I follow her on Facebook for years. So it's a lot of time and energy, but everybody don't get that chance like that because most of these girls are burnt out. They just try. They've been.
Well, she was burnt out. She just so happened to get Sherrod on there. Sherrod like helped her out when he came on there.
Yes, but the Sherrod. So you right. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
She was burnt out, and she still burnt out to me because I wish I would pay her $2,500 for a teacher.
Oh no, I'm not gonna pay $2,500. The best advice I give people is start, and you will teach, and you will learn along the way. Okay, and you will find different mentors, and you will learn different stuff by just watching other people, and you will learn what works for you and what not. Or if you main thing.
But Wiley, I'm gonna tell you why, Wiley. I don't respect her because she came in like she this therapist, and she's not like she don't have a degree in that. She ain't a licensed therapist, so she came in like supporting these gay men like she care about them. As soon as she started giving face on TikTok and getting followers on TikTok, she just said, "Fuck y'all gay men and y'all problems. I don't care about it." And you know what I'm saying? And now she on TikTok and she got fans. She's going all over the place, and she's not doing it no more on Instagram. You play with these gay guys' mind.
And now she
playing with them.
Right, but they can get a TikTok too, but they too busy on OnlyFans busting it wide open. They can get a TikTok.
but what Wiley, what if somebody took a series and the guy really was on suicide watch and they really like looking for a money Van Zap to help them out with their problems, and they see her on TikTok waving a fan, laughing at something, because she don't do interviews no more like she used to do.
No, she don't. And I think like she like, listen, I'm tired of all this drama and mess. And I think she get tired because she don't like to be dragged. I think she like to be promoted and loved, like getting all good attention. And some stuff she got dragged. Even when it came to Chasing LA, I think she got burnt with Chase Reality. The way how they just dragged her, threw shade at her. She didn't like that. Because usually she the one that's coming in to fix your problems. You know what I'm saying? But she started to get dragged.
Yeah, she started to get dragged, yeah.
Like, I'm done with this.
I was done with her. I was done with her kind of when she said, he called me a nigga in a wig. I can't believe Chasing Reality aired that. And I'm like, you are a nigga in a wig. You're not a transsexual woman. Like, you're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not trans. You're a nigga in a wig. Right. You don't go by at Money Van Zap every day. You're Eric every day.
Wait, so you mean to tell me that she was mad because they told the truth? Like,
she was mad. She said, I can't believe they even aired that on the network. What kind of network would air that? Like, bitch, you are a nigga for real.
Right.
You ain't Miss Kendra. You ain't Laura England. Even though Laura England's still hard as a brick. You ain't.
Wait a minute, that my Laura England. All right, wait a minute now. Wait. Oh my God, that's just talking about Laura England like that. I just want to know, did her daddy get the kidney yet? Did he get the kidney?
Listen, while the girl said that Laura England was borrowing Kendra hormone pills. And I'm like, hormone pills are based off your blood work. So you and Miss Kendra must got the same blood work. If you use
what? Shit. Oh man! So who you think is cunty out of the two, Kendra or Lauren? Who is giving you cunty?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Miss Kendra is giving very much cunty than Lauren. I don't care
because they used to drag Kendra for filth. Because she have a better glow up now than she did
at first. Oh yeah, at first Kendra gave like real nigga. At first, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Baby, she gave
hood nigga.
Yeah, she gave you hood. Absolutely. Oh my God. But I think she's doing better now than she have.
Way better now.
Now.
She look way better now. Lauren England looks great, but she still give me like man in the face a little bit.
Yeah.
She kind of look hard looking.
But look at the work she may got her lips done or something that she got done. Because sometimes when you get them, what do they call it? Botox? It messes with your structure of your face.
I bet she got fillings, but I feel like if she would have got her own hormone pills instead of using Kendra's, she would have came out better first. Like,
but that, you know what I'm saying? Don't you have your own money though? Don't she have insurance? Because she was supposed to get a $2.5 million deal from China.
Wiley. Okay, Wiley, tell me this. If you're going to China for that many days, for a month or two, you going to roll one suitcase?
Right. You know that, right? You're supposed to have a whole baby coming to America with about 50.
Yeah. The people say she really was in Seattle.
Because she really said she was getting $1 million deal from China.
What $1 million at, Wiley? So, Wiley, if you got $1 million deal when you're moving, is any of your shit gonna be in a trash bag?
No, absolutely not.
I ain't got $1 million right now, and if I move,
I'm gonna have a professional moving company to move me.
Exactly. I like Lauren. I ain't gonna lie, I like getting Dario, and Dario did he produced the hell out of her show. I ain't gonna even like flex or front about that. He did a good job. I'm just talking about her personally. I don't even like. I love Dario.
And then when I was seeing her in the first episode when she was eating chicken and driving, I'm like,
look at chicken and driving. Then you know, Wiley, they said she had a Range Rover and it had a Alaska tag.
Wait a minute. So that was a rental? Because them gonna be the rental cars. Them be the
that Alaska tag.
Oh my gosh!
And then you know she moved like every season. She in a different house. Well, she said she got all these properties and all this stuff everywhere in Atlanta. Why you move every season?
Every season you move in because when you lie like that, like people gonna know like you real from the fake. I'd rather be in a 1-bedroom Section A apartment than to be lying and try to rent out a place that I can't afford just to say I got a big house. Like, come on, get what you can afford. If you got to be in a studio with an air mattress, do what you can do until you can upgrade. But don't try to go beyond your means and you got to move back home because you spent all your money.
And then Wiley, she had a roommate. I'm like, you got a roommate?
Oh, she had a
roommate? Yeah, she had a roommate. She was on live with her roommate. Her roommate came in there.
Okay. Is that the sexy guy? The friend? With the guy? Oh my God, what is his name? The friend that they had a little fallout, but now they back cool. He's on the show. Damn, I forgot the man's name.
I forgot his name. I know what you're talking about, but I can't think his name.
He's very attractive, in my humble opinion. That's not that's not her roommate. Okay, I didn't know she had a roommate.
But Wiley, she can't. But you know, Lauren England is a top. I was on one of her lives one night, and she was saying that she like fucking guys. Like she top.
Well, I had sex with a trans woman. She was in her early stages of transitioning. She had on a mouth ball, like it smelled like roaches and mouth balls. Her wig did, and so, but we did it, and you know, God rest her soul, she's no longer here because she got murdered in Dallas, and I didn't know that was the same person I dealt with because she went by another name in Chicago, and she was here. That's when they was like killing trans women in Dallas, and you know, she passed on. But yeah, I remember that I was topping her and when she was like in the beginning stage of transitioning, but I don't think I would ever let a trans woman top me.
Me either. It's right.
You have
to
like
why?
It's no way.
Like that ain't even attractive to me. Like trans women look pretty to me. Some of them look pretty, but it's like I can see me letting nobody do that to me. One of them do it to me.
Right. So what about, they said, somebody in the chat, they said she had a shop in Atlanta that didn't last long. Wow.
Yeah, it did. Like I think it lasted like for 30 days.
Wow, that's what I'm saying. Like, wow. That said a lot about your business.
But I've been hearing this a lot in Atlanta though. I don't know why these people sign these leases and rent these places for people or buy these buildings and they don't really own them. And I'm like, how the hell y'all miss that?
That's what I'm saying. Where your research? Where's your lawyer? Where? Because when I you research, go to Google and you research the management company. They don't do the proper Google. Just a simple Google search will tell you who owned the building.
Exactly. Like I don't understand that. Like I hear a lot of guys and girls in Atlanta that this happened to. Like they get these buildings and they say they got their own little stuff going on, and then like a month or two later, they get evicted out of it. I'm like, how the hell you get evicted out of a building you bought?
That's crazy.
Who is your broker? Who is the realty company you going through?
Like, right. Like, cause that number, because like most of these places they have like big numbers on there, or this management company or something like that. So you don't research the management company, or you could do like a tax search on that property, and you see the recent owner, it will tell you the recent owner of that property. I don't know why they don't do that.
Well, Wiley, you need to do a course on that, a class on that, or something.
It's like, why you don't do it? Cause I'm like, what the world are they doing? Because it was a man, he thought the rent was $450 for this house, and the man gooped him. No, I think it was like $750. And the real owner came like, what are you doing here? And he got evicted. He said, I couldn't believe the rent was up. Of course, that's a scam.
$450?
Like a nice house for like $750 a month, and he got scammed. And the way they do it, they'll put their name on the property. It's like they'll remove the sign and they'll put they sign on there. And most people
but how they get the keys to the house and all that?
A lot of times you can break the door. It's different ways you could just break the lock and stuff like that, and change. You can actually change the locks. You can do it because you can get like
oh yeah, I can see. I know
lock stuff. You know what I'm saying, to change the locks. You know, the scammers, they got the hookup on all that type of stuff.
That happen a lot in Atlanta. Though. I'm starting to see them like, damn, like if I start a business, I'm gonna make sure all my I's dotted and T's.
You get a lawyer or something, especially if you got the money. Like, get your lawyer to vet to research that property and to make sure you're paying it to the right one instead of you getting gooped in a mess, because that's embarrassing. Because Dior had that problem. He cried, oh my God, I paid all this money and the place wasn't bad. Oh, cut the camera off. He cried like a little bitch. I'm like, what you
and then Wiley, they get mad at us for laughing at shit.
Right. Y'all put this on the show, so of course we gonna laugh. This is supposed to be about entertainment.
And that's what they get mad at me, because Wiley, I'm like you, I laugh and make fun of stuff like that. That's why them come up Atlanta girls mad at me, because they do dumb stuff and I laugh about it. It's like,
but they put it out on, and a lot of times they need to understand when you do these shows, people watch. So we're gonna do commentary the same way you do commentary on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You're gonna be talked about because you're on the show. If you don't want to be talked about, don't do a show. It's just simple. Go away. Disappear. But if you on a show and people are watching, we have every right to do commentary about that particular show. That episode, we have right to talk about it. And we're going to talk about it. You want people to talk about you. But the thing is, you want people to praise you, to uplift you, sing your praises. That's what you want people to do.
Exactly.
You don't want people to be like, girl, you seen that girl makeup? It was a hot mess. Or it looked like he don't wash his ass. Or you know what I'm saying? Oh, he cheat on his man. They don't like to hear that. They get so mad. That's why a lot of them don't come on my show, because I'm not gonna kiss your ass. I love to critique the show, and if you strong,
hey, what's up, Pyro?
To be strong enough to come on the show. Come on now. Come on. What's up, Pyro? I see you. What's up, TTB Network? What's up? I like TTB Network.
I know I like TTB. I like TTB too. I don't have a problem with TTB. I just don't go to TTB because
you just don't want to see Dre Simber over there.
Yeah, I don't deal with him. Like I pay Dre Simber. He can get on and do what he want to do.
But I wanted to produce a show for Dre Simber and Ford. I wanted them to do a podcast, and I wanted them to because I just wanted to do something together. And I thought Ford was short, but he's not short. Is correct?
Oh, Ford not short. No, Ford definitely not short. I meant Ford.
So Ford is a nice side. I just would have loved to see him do a show together, because it's something special with them together doing something. I always want them to do that. But listen, how do you feel about? I want to ask you this question. Do you think that it's time that we do an award for the best web series? That somebody should start an award ceremony for this, for just LGBT shows?
I would love for that to happen. That would be big, Wiley, if that happened. For real. A group of people get together and do like a award show. That would be like major for the Wed Series Awards.
And of course, it would have to be hosted in Atlanta. That's like the
Oh
Mecca.
yeah, definitely in Atlanta. Yeah,
That's
definitely.
like the Mecca of shows. And I'm like, I might have to talk to like TTTB Network and talk to other people, and let's come together. Let's be a committee and let's vote on these and like who's the best show, the show of the year, you know, the flop of the year, you know, the new face
That flop of the year.
You know.
Wiley, who you think the flop of the year is?
Oh, I'm not gonna say who the flop of the year. Like, but
Hey, Wiley, I would love to know who you think flopped of the year. Who you think flopped?
Listen, I'm not gonna say who's the flop of the year because that's a hard word. Everybody can't take that. But yeah, I'm gonna just let the people vote.
And then look, I get this question all the time, Wiley, about TTB. I'm just gonna answer it real quick. I don't have a real issue with TTB. My issue is with the motherfucker that he lets on his panel and ran his mouth all goddamn day and act like he's speaking truth when there's not no truth in anything he's saying. He take one part of a truth and then add on a million lies to it. So I could understand if he was like really telling the truth about some shit. I couldn't say nothing about it, but it's like you going on his page for days, weeks, lying. Like, shut your ass up. Ain't nobody even talking about you. Like, I don't even have nothing to say about you. Honestly, I could say a lot about you. I don't care about you like that to say nothing about you. So it's like, why would I go on there? He already painted this picture to me on TTB, like, I'm this person, and then the people over there believe that. So it's like, if I go on there, why would I kill myself?
Did you ever meet him in person? Did y'all ever have tea or coffee?
Me and Justin know each other in real life. We done hung out and went to clubs together. Yes, I know him. Like, we talk on the phone for hours. We done hung out together. We done went to clubs. He done drove my car and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
oh, so y'all had a relationship. Okay. Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we was cool. So it's like, you get on there and saying personal stuff about me from a personal conversation is crazy to me. If he was just saying like dumb shit like me and you talking about Wiley, how we just talking shit, I could get over there and move on. But you were saying like real personal stuff. It's like, bro, we'll never be cool again.
Personal information that he known for y'all personal relationship.
Yeah, for personal relationship. So like, I'm like, bro, we'll never be cool. Really, it was what he said. He said my nephew was with CPS and he know that's a goddamn lie. So when he said that, that's why I'm like, okay, this nigga go to them depths for a laugh or a view. And I was like, yeah, bro, I'm good on you when he said that. Anything else he said about me, I don't really care. But when he said that situation, he was like, my brother beat his son and my nephew was CPS. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? You know that's not even true.
Wow, now that is a low.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you really went on there and said that.
Where did y'all go wrong? Why do you think he tried this? I'm just trying to understand. When y'all were that close,
he got mad at me because we was on live one day. Somebody asked, who do I talk to? And I said, well, I'm actually talking to two people. And he said, who? And I said, you know one of them like that. And he said, who? And I said, they're on a failing show. He assumed I was talking about Trey Howard from Chasing Dallas because he don't like Trey Howard. I was not talking about Trey Howard. I actually was playing. But he said he ain't that bitch that he didn't want to play with. So you don't play with him because he ain't that bitch. He took a joke and went to the next level with it.
Oh, so he took what you said and joking about it as being serious, that it was a dig towards him.
He took it serious. Even though I told him the next day it was a joke, Wiley. He texts me all the time saying, hey, I'm sorry, can we be friends? I blocked his number. He called me from private numbers. He talked to me. He wished me a happy Thanksgiving from a private number. I said, hey, who is this? He said, the darling. And I didn't respond. So it's like, you want to be my friend in private, but you go on TTB and keep bashing me. I have text messages of you texting me over and over again until I blocked you. You called me from another text app number, trying to be my friend again. So it's like, bro, what is it? You apologize to me in the DMs on Instagram. You apologize to me in text messages, but every time I look up, you're on TTB trying to drag me. So I don't understand, like, what's
your motive? Do you think, like, because I asked this question with somebody previously, would y'all ever be at a place of peace or is no peace?
Oh, I'll never be at a place of peace with him because he a liar and he say dumb shit. Like, I would never be at a place of peace with him. I would never be cool with him again. I'm sorry for, I know we were entertaining together, but we will never be cool again. If I see him in public, I mean, it ain't even no high and by. It's like, don't even speak to me, honestly, because I don't have got shit for you.
Because my thing is that he met you in person and everything, but a lot of that, but you know what? You saying that's why a lot of people is cautious of meeting folks. That's why I'm cautious. After I met somebody, baby, they went on this whole tirade. Somebody they had to get therapy. Somebody was kidnapped. Just a whole bunch of buku just lies. Everything. That's why I'm very cautious when I meet. Like when I met August, I was very nervous. I'm like, whoa. And August had to come on.
August is cool though. August is a sweetheart.
He's
Honestly,
very
August is really cool.
And it was something that was started with December, and he said something about me. He didn't remember because he was drunk or something. It was like a rumor. I didn't know nothing about it until Ford told me. He said he's spreading a rumor about you in Atlanta.
That you drugged him.
Yeah.
He told me that too. Yeah.
Right. And so August came and said, no, that never happened with us and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, that never happened. And that's why I'm very cautious of meeting people, because I'm like, whoa, like what's going on? Because especially when people ask me what happened that day, because I remember he had got drunk at my house, and then he went somewhere else and got some drinks. So I'm like, why is I'm just being brought up and something like that? And that's why I'm very cautious of meeting people. Of course, he apologized. We left another. I'm like, that's cool, but I got to be very cautious of meeting people because people just.
Oh yeah, be very cautious. And then while I'm gonna say this, people think that this is like this is the second public thing that been put out. It's a lot of shit that happened privately with him that I never even brought up that is the reason why it's to the point right here.
Really?
I done took a lot of shit from this person. So it's like at this point, I'm not gonna keep fucking with you. You get on here and bashing me and saying dumb shit about me and we were cool. I haven't yet to say nothing about this man, Wiley.
But I hope like y'all ever get out of a place of peace. You know what I'm saying? Like
it'll never be. I'm at peace now, but I ain't got shit for him. Like we ain't ever gonna be cool again.
Because I'm like, listen, because when August came on, it pretty much kind of like saved me. What was because I know this just didn't happen, and and for a long time, nobody, baby, I didn't even allow my close friend to come at my house because I was like so scared because the higher you go, if somebody say something wildly, people gonna know who that is in this circle.
Yeah. So Wiley, that was my first dealings with you when I heard that you was drugging the girls. I was like, Wiley be drugging the girls. So I used to make comments about. I used to like go on Instagram and say shit about like that Wiley. And then I was like, when I actually talked to you and had a conversation with you, I'm like, Wiley, cool as hell. Right. Like, I feel bad for even doing all that. Honestly,
and it's just like how people start rumors, and it's just so crazy. It's just really, really crazy when people do this. But I've learned the higher you go up, people gonna talk. My mother was on our show. And she said, Marquise, the type of business you in, you got to learn how to get out of people.
See why it's like that comment somebody just left when he talking about when we went to 840.
Go ahead.
We went to 840 Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
Labor Day weekend. We went to 840. I worked overnight, like I told you while earlier. I worked overnight. I was up 24 hours. I hadn't went to sleep. We went to the dark room, Wiley. God is my witness. I sat down in the chair, Wiley, and I passed out. In the chair. I didn't even do nothing. I know that sounds crazy to say, don't it? That you went to a dark room and you passed out in the chair.
Oh, you was tired and drunk.
I was drunk. We had been out all day, and then we went to the 840 like at 4 o'clock in the morning. Really? So it's 4 in the morning at this point.
Filmz be open that late? 4 o'clock?
Wiley, I woke up at 6:30. The only reason I woke up in the chair, Wiley, is because he called my cell phone. My phone kept ringing, and it said Dre Summer. And I said, oh shit, I woke up. On my phone, it said 6:30 a.m. When I woke up, I jumped up because I was scared. That's why I said, bro, I fell asleep in a dark room. I checked my wallet. I know nothing happened to me because everything was intact. And I said, oh, okay, cool. Hershey and Diamond was in Atlanta. I was staying with them. I called Hershey because I didn't drive there. Hershey didn't answer the phone. I called Diamond phone. Diamond answered. They were asleep. My friend was inside there still fucking and sucking and doing that he was doing. And he came out and said, oh, I called his phone. I said, hey, bro, where you at? He said, I'm still upstairs. I said, bro, you upstairs still? All right, bet. I'm in the parking lot. He came immediately down and took me to my room.
Really?
I didn't do anything sexually in no dark room. I went into the dark room to look and see what was going on, and I sat down in a chair and started texting, and I fell asleep.
Wow, man. Yeah, you got, because I know you love to drink. You need a person like me that's sober. You need a sober friend. Like if you're a person that like to drink a lot, make sure you keep a friend that don't drink in your circle, so they could be the driver. You need like
he know, and while he know nothing happened to me in there. That's the whole point. I went upstairs in that room. If I did something, I'm real direct, if I did something.
I don't think you
I'm
allowed
gonna tell you what happened.
because you
It happened
openly
to me in there when I went upstairs when I first sat in the chair, Wiley. Before I passed out, somebody grabbed my you know how somebody grab your leg, your pants. Somebody grabbed my pants and tried to unbutton my pants, and I moved their hand out of the way. And I told this person over, and I said, "Hey, if you ain't finna suck my dick, go on."
Wow.
No, I don't do that. They went on about their day.
Wow. So yeah, because I didn't know y'all was that close that y'all met up. That's some news to me. Like you be something because
we were real close. We talked all the time on the phone, Wiley. We met up. That was not the first time I met up with him. We always hung out when I went to Atlanta.
why you don't like to show yourself on camera, then? Because people see you. You like
But
to
when I see somebody in person, Wiley, I tap them, be like, hey, you know, I'm T-Spill or whatever. Somebody I always talk to. I just like to meet people in person first before they see me, like, you know, on camera.
That's for sure. That's true. Well, that's
type of situation.
I like it because to keep that exclusiveness about you. And I like that. Again, like we had a conversation, you got to be careful who you meet in person. I've learned this because I had rumors spread about me, baby. I could do a whole course and some stuff that I used to do. I used to catfish and stuff like, and it's a whole book.
That's funny that you use the catfish, Wiley. That is hilarious.
Baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yes, I used to do that a lot. Ever since I was a teenager, I was addicted to pretending to be somebody else. I used to be like a woman. Hey, hi, yes. When I was younger, my voice was extra feminine. I used to sound just like my mother. I used to get out of school, out of trouble, everything.
And then, Wiley, let me say one more thing.
Go ahead.
My friend Wiley, I'm gonna get my friend to come on live with me one day. The guy who was actually in the dark room.
Okay.
And let him tell the story as well, because I said, damn, bro, you left me in the chair sleep the whole time. He said, oh, nah, nigga. I walked around that bitch every time to make sure you would sleep every 15 minutes to make sure nobody was bothering you.
And people wasn't there. Like, you have a right to tell your side of the story, and you have a friend or something like that. Me, that ain't embarrassing at all, T-Spiller. That
I fell asleep. That ain't the first time I fell asleep in the club, though. I done fell asleep in the club plenty of times. I fell asleep in a dark room.
Like, I have a friend that he had fell asleep, and that was my cousin. He fell asleep. We have to carry him to the car, and he still don't remember what happened to the next day. He still don't remember what happened. But again, he gets really turned. He pregame before he gets to the club, and
I do too.
At the club, you know what I mean?
I'm a drinker. I pregame, and Wiley, the only reason I fell asleep is because I've been up 24 hours down there.
Yeah,
it was 4 in the morning at that time.
Your body crashed. Like, I'm telling you, like your body crashed. I remember I fell asleep on a train. I missed my stop, and I don't know what area I was at because I was up 24 hours doing a lot of doubles. I did like a whole bunch of doubles. Wasn't sleeping, and then my body just crashed. And everything like that. I don't think nobody should know that. So again, I'm confused. Did he tell that personal thing about you falling asleep in a dark room? Did he say something about that, or you said something about that first?
No, he said that on TTV. He knew I was in the dark room because me and him went on there together. So like, I don't know what he was doing in the dark room. I know I sat in a chair and fell asleep. I didn't follow Dre some in the dark room. I don't know what he do. He said all he do is suck dick. He don't get fucked.
Okay. But can you teach Solo when I'm in Atlanta, take me to the dark room? Because
we can go.
Because I've been to the back.
I almost fell asleep behind the wheel today leaving work. You know, I get up at 7 in the morning. I was leaving work and I was at the light and I fell asleep at the light. And I said, oh shit. Because Wiley, I was supposed to go there. Wiley, I was gonna drive up to Atlanta today. It's not far from me. And I was like, bro, I'm sleepy as hell. I ain't finna go nowhere today. I'm just gonna stay at home.
Don't you take a pill like because I know you have like your mind probably racing. So you like take a sleeping pill, like a melatonin,
I don't take nothing. I'm natural. I don't take nothing. I just go to sleep. I don't like taking stuff like that.
Okay. Because you be up and stuff like for me, I have to take once I'm done with, I'm up, baby. I'm ready to go to a whole club. But I be up for days and I get manic, and then I'm gonna catfish again and answer the door naked. And so the stories that I have, I
want to hear the catfish story.
Okay, it was like, oh my god.
What's your best catfish moment? What's your best catfish?
Oh, my best catfish moment was before the library situation. I was real manic, and I would have the window shade up and everything. And it was a part of the room that it's this guy that I really wanted. He would smash my roommate at the time, but I had my own place and he was the same area and I really wanted him. So I catfished him and he just came on. My dick was on hard and we fucked and everything. I said, feel real good, Jonah. Yeah, it was amazing. And then he sent me a text message about, why did you catfish me? You don't need to catfish. You got some good dick. it's just I love being another character. I love it. I used to use my cousin picture. I use his picture a lot. Somebody in Chicago picture and somebody in Atlanta picture.
Who in Atlanta you use?
I'm not gonna tell y'all no name. Okay.
Hey, see Wiley, I need to know two things. I need to know why you want to smash Ressie G again, and who picture in Atlanta you use. It keep going up, Wiley. It keep going up. What I want to know.
And I was so addicted of being somebody else. And 99% of the time, everything was successful because they came in saying a big dick and it was successful. And I used to love catfishing fat guys.
Well, how big is it, Wiley? How many inches?
I never measure. I just know it's a nice.
If you say a measurement, what would you say?
I don't know. I can't even tell you that.
10, 8.
I never measure. I'm gonna measure it tomorrow. How about I measure it tomorrow?
A Coke bottle.
I never measure. I'm telling you, I never measure. I just never had no disagreements at all about it. But yeah, I have catfish. It was a lot of people that I have done all in Chicago. And I've started when I was like a teenager, pretending to be a woman, answer though as a man. Oh yeah. And it was dangerous. I could have lost my life, doing that. I had conversation with people. It was one guy catfish. We didn't have sex. So why are you catfish? That's not good. And we had a whole show and we good friends to this day. And our friendship,
good friends.
We good friends today, baby. We had a whole conversation. And I saw him somewhere else and had a conversation, and it just like we built a friendship off of the catfishing. So, but I don't do it anymore because I'm known now. I'm really, really known now. Yeah. No, I don't know. I never measured myself. I never measured myself, T Black. Or who was that?
Hey, Wiley, I ain't gonna lie, I never measure myself either though, Wiley. That's just something I just don't do.
Like people like, so I never measured myself. All I know, they say, oh, you got a big dick. That's the only thing that I've known, like, of people, the guys.
Yeah, I just heard. Oh, you got a nice size.
Yeah, that's it. I've never sat there and got a ruler, and the average person don't get a ruler and measures their peen.
That's so. I feel like a tool if I get a measure of that, a ruler measure.
Let me measure. I just go by the public perception. Ask Ressie G. He enjoyed it. Somebody he would never have sex with me again. You liar.
Not my phone ruler.
Nice ass equals small. I don't think so.
Oh, Ty, baby, nice size for me. You see me in my Ethicals, Ty. You see what I got, what I was working with, Ty. Don't act like you didn't see what I was working with, Ty. real hot boys in Houston.
I really want to know. It's just August. He's just amazing. I want to go to his party or something.
Oh, they said August is he got a big one in his cricket. It go to the left. They say he got a cricket. There.
And don't be the main ones. And that's all what little cricket ones. Yes, yeah, bad.
They say he got a cricket one, like till they go to the left.
Oh, okay. Well, he got one.
They said like a red leak is red.
Okay, he got one like my eyes cocked. Okay.
Hey, Wiley, I hope that you get August. August.
August is really cool, you know what I'm saying? And I met him in person. I can't wait because I'm gonna review the Real Hot Boys of Houston when their new season come out. It's just something about that cast that they all came on my show. Never in the history I had the majority of the cast interview at the same time. That was
Wiley, who the most attractive one of you on that cast?
I mean, August is the most attractive. It's just a vibe. Him partying and posting of him out and drinking. But another person on there, the one that said they used to say he catfish. I mean, no, they did say he used to catfish, or he used to be big, but he lost a lot of weight. What is his name?
Ashton?
Yes, Ashton. Yes.
Ashton. But Ashton, real. I met Ashton in Atlanta. Ashton was like super cool. I fucked with Ashton a long way. I did his podcast and I did his IG live show that he do. He real cool.
Ashton, yes, that's another person who's very attractive. Like the cat, like for the sexiest cast, like Real Hot Boy of Houston is up there, like attractive cast.
Oh, they got the best looking cast. I'm gonna lie to you, but my favorite one who looked the best on that cast. Listen, and I never said this before, so it's Sherrod.
Yeah, Sherrod. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is a Sherrod on there.
On the bald head, the body.
Yes. That's the one that worked at Starbucks. No, not at Starbucks, Walmart. That's the one that worked at. That's the one that worked at Walmart. That's kid. No, kid. He's attractive too because that's the one with the deep voice. Okay.
Ken, one of my best friends. Though me and Ken like talk all the time. We talk all the time on the phone.
Oh yeah, Ken, that's the one with the deep voice. I remember I was throwing shade at Ressie. Oh, Wiley, don't say that. Don't be said. I was just throwing shade at that show because I'm just a shady person. But yeah, Ken, he's attracted too. That voice does everything to me. Like he got a very deep, yeah.
Sherrod the most attractive. Sherrod attractive, but Sherrod is not my type. If that makes sense. Like he attractive, but he's not nobody I would pursue. But like looking at you eyes and all that, you look great.
Yes.
Like Dante the Body.
Oh yeah, Dante the Body. Yes. But his lips get too wet and moisturized. Like like I can't.
I Dante the Body use that dick sucking lip balm and make your lips big.
Oh wow. Do you really think he deal with men too, or was you lying about
he deals with men? Wiley, I seen this man on Twitter tooted up, butthole bust wide open. This man was making his butthole wink, Wiley. It ain't winking at no bitch.
Wait a minute. That is booty hole out there. Wait a minute.
Wiley, the booty hole was winking. It was winking. Like I wink, it was winking.
Really?
Wiley, tell me what female want to see a booty hole wink.
No, I ain't no female that I know. I don't want to see no booty hole wink. Wow. I'm just over it that you made. He said, okay. He said, make the booty hole.
Like Wiley, he definitely packing. I know he gay. I don't care what he say.
Wow. Okay.
Are you on his Twitter?
I'm trying to find his Twitter right now. I was on his Instagram.
Yeah, I need to tell you. I can't think of his Twitter right now. I can't tell you because if I scroll up, I can't see it. It's gonna kick me out of here.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm a definitely find it.
It's called Dallas. It's Dallas something. It's called Dallas.
Because I was at one point on his Twitter, but I just cannot remember his Twitter right now.
Yeah. He packing. But I know Dante the Body. If you gay, it's cool, bro. We all go through that. You don't want to tell nobody, but you work out with no drawers on up under your shorts. So,
oh man, you
Wiley, can right now, if you pulled your pants on, could you make your booty hole wink?
I can't never make my booty go wink. Like make it wink, like my eye wink. No, absolutely not. I can see.
That's what I'm saying.
No, and Dante, I'm talking about this man was so mad because I'm like, yeah, so let's talk about your man and your boyfriend.
Hey, Wiley, I cannot find that video. I was looking for it.
I need to find it. I remember he was on that show. I don't know if I took it down. I got to check my other hard drive and see if it's on there. But I remember that this man said, I'm going to sue you because I was under the impression that he was gay. Because one of my friends always like his stuff and he was gay. And I'm like, and he followed him. I'm like, oh, he got to be gay. And I was like, yeah, but let's talk about your boyfriend. He was so mad at me. He got off the line. And now he unblocked me and we cool now. And I apologize for making that assumption about him because he was an attractive guy and stuff like that. Yeah, I remember that. He was on my show. I think I did take it down. I'm going to find it and I might have to repost it, but I'm going to have to get him back.
I didn't know he was short like that, though. Ty said he's 5'8". I didn't know he was
5'8". Wow. I remember he had got into it with a gay guy too, if y'all remember. Dante,
Sheik. Yeah, they said because he let Sheik. Remember the Instagram of Sheik was
on
his couch. Yeah, he was staying with Dante, and they got into it because Dante made a video on YouTube about me and Sheik beef.
You did. I remember that. And what straight guy? A lot of I look at straight guys differently when you always talking about gay men. You always in gay stuff. I look at you either, you know what I'm saying? Not the typical straight guy go always be in gay stuff like that. So when I saw that, that's when I knew, like, is he really? And sometimes you don't want to come out because most women follow him.
Well, he got a girlfriend. He lived with his girlfriend.
Oh, see, and she probably don't mind doing threesomes with another man. She don't mind. And I saw his lip. I just want to see. Okay. Because I was on his OnlyFans at one point, and I unsubscribed. And stuff like, because half these guys, they want you to send them private messages, and you got to pay money for a private message.
I hate them OnlyFans. I hate the OnlyFans you join when they had the videos and the messages.
Yes, and you got to pay more money. Like, dude, I just paid to get in here. Then I got to pay some more? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not going to do that. So I want to ask you a question. If you were asked to do a show, what show would you pick? Would it be on Chase Reality? Would it be on Gemini Films? Would it be your boy Nunu? What would be your who would you want to attach your brand to?
If I wanted to, if I would attach my brand to the show, it probably would be. I ain't gonna lie. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on like what G Status got going on. I would like do G Status. Yeah, I would do G Status, like honestly, because like they got a lot going on, and you know people like to hate on their show and say they're not coming out. I've seen clips of the finale. It's lit. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but I've seen like stuff about it. Their third season is looking lit, and then I would do Chasing too, because Chasing lit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I will be the first one. Yeah, G Status. I would definitely, if I were to move to Atlanta, I would give G Status a chance. Because Chase Reality, they may give me a chance, they may not, but I know G Status will give me a chance, and I will attach myself and do a show over there, and I open up my apartment. I'm gonna say, listen, y'all got my rent center furniture, but everything I got this rent. I'm gonna be real, okay? And if you see my air mattress, you see my air mattress. And I'll welcome the cast in there and stuff like that. But thank God I have my own bed, and I had an air mattress for a long ass time.
Ain't nothing wrong with the air mattress, Wiley. At least you got your own place.
Okay, and I had air mattress, and I remember I had Dre Summer to come over, and I had to take the air mattress down because I didn't want to see the air mattress. And one of the guys I had over, I had the air mattress leaning up like
it didn't matter, Wiley. It was your own spot.
Yes.
Can't nobody who don't got their own shit clown you when you got your own shit.
Right.
Like,
right.
How can you clown me for how my home look when you ain't got your own home? So I never cared about that.
So
if I invite somebody in my house and they ain't got shit, how you gonna clown my shit but you ain't got shit?
Right. So that's so true. And I was like, man, this would be good to show on the show. This would be good to like show realness of what gays go through on the other side, because not everybody is the glitz and glamour. Some people really have hard times. So I want to see that too in a reality show. But we should definitely see it. But yeah, if I ever were to get an opportunity, it'll be G Status. G Status will where I will go to do a show at. And I would love
Wiley, I can see you. Wiley, I don't understand. Like, you should do like the interviews with G Status and all that. Like, I feel like when they come back out,
oh yeah,
you real big on YouTube. Like, they should actually come to your platform and like interview with you and stuff.
I'm different because I remember Roman came on our interview with us. I remember Shirai came up. Devon, is his name Devon? Hakeem came on. Who else came?
Hakeem is really a key. And I'm gonna tell you this, Wiley. I told you last time we was on here with you. I was on here with you. Me, KL, and Hakeem got like a panel show we're gonna do on the G Status Network channel. And it's gonna come out. Okay. Yeah, me, Hakeem. I think it's like might be one other person, I think, but he ain't said their name yet.
I'm telling you, he is so much fun. I got a great vibe from him. He came on the show. He's just a great guy. And that's why I love G Status. It reminded me of the first season of Chasing Atlanta when all the cast come on my show. It was amazing. Or remind me of the second season when I was getting exclusive with, I remember when Kendra manager called me. He said, yeah, Wiley, we ain't getting paid. But they ain't helping my girl. She got arrested because, she was with a thug, a gangster, was a drug pusher, and got caught. Maybe they snatched that wig off and put her in prison. And the manager called me because they wasn't helping her. And I was like, y'all ain't getting paid with the concert while they ain't doing it. Said, come on the show. I said, did Oliver give baby my hair wasn't cut nothing? But we have both story. I wasn't worried. I was looking rough as a joke. I said, come on. Story. And I said, Oliver, why y'all not helping Kendra? I mean, this woman was in man jail. Prison, because I'm not in prison.
They put Kendra in man jail.
I think she was with the man, allegedly. And so I think the granny wanted to put the house up. Like, that was like lit. Like, because I was so into those shows.
That the granny put the house up.
Yeah, I think the grandma, she had to put her house up.
Oh my God! Like that shit. What did she do? When she did trafficking pussy?
Yeah, it was no trafficking drugs. They were pulled over, and the man had the drugs. And she was in a car, so she went down with him. And I guess the man must have said it was his drugs and not hers. I don't know how she got out. I wasn't an investor, but I remember that story that she had got arrested. And I remember Oliver was supposed to have a concert to free Kendra, and it got canceled. He didn't want to do it because because the sister started dragging up. So I was just into them stories and just covering it on the show during that time. So I used to love Chasing Reality, and that's how I used to love the show. But sometimes most of these cats, they get mad when you talk about them, and so I got tired of just covering them and they get upset. But now I don't care.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I love the Chasing cast. I like Chasing Atlanta.
Yeah, I love
I'm supposed to do a few things with the Chasing Atlanta cast. Since people love to say that T Spiller don't do shit and he ain't shit. Like, I got a lot going on. I'm gonna do some shit with them with the Chasing Atlanta cast. Some of them on that cast, I talked to them. On the Come Up Atlanta, me and Pyro, the Menace, got a podcast that we doing. We done did like 4 episodes, so y'all can check for that coming soon.
Facts.
I'm doing a lot with the G Status with KL them. You know, KL gave me opportunities to do stuff. It's like you can't stop nothing I'm doing. You can hate on me. You can tell all the lies you want to tell on me. You can get on whatever you want to get on and talk about me. But I'm on the Wiley Show right now with Wiley. You know, Wiley.
Yeah, I love it. Like that's just great that you, because it's a lot of work to be done, and don't nobody have to be jealous because it's room at the table for everybody to make it to eat.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a billion people on the internet, and it's room for everybody. And I've never seen a content creator with 1 billion views on YouTube every single episode. That I don't see it. So that's what I said. It's room for everybody to grow. Somebody said that's what happened with S1, a real life. How you pronounce that? Real life what?
Philanthropy.
Oh, philanthropy. Okay,
Yeah.
That's an interesting name. Real
and
life.
Then, I'm on the Messy Money panel with Ty. Like, I got a lot going on. You know what I'm trying to say? So people can say what they want to say about me. Like, you just look crazy talking about me. What you doing?
Okay.
What you driving? Where you staying at? What you got going on?
Because they
talk about what T Spiller got going on 24/7 and hopping on lives, running your damn beef sucker about me all goddamn day. What you got going on?
Okay, they said they talked about Malik House and they had fold-out camping chairs in their living room. And them camping chairs could be kind of comfortable. It's just like that. And if you, put them camping chairs out there. Like, if you don't have it like that, it's okay. And it's your place. But I would love to see that realness in there, that realness. Because I think before I had upgraded with a phone and a mic and stuff, I used to go live on my cell phone. And people used to get mad. Oh, he live on his cell phone. Won't he upgrade his equipment? And eventually, when the money came in, upgraded. I remember I used to go live on the bus, tuning in to the Wiley Show. Your next stop is in 3 minutes. You know, I'll be live on the bus. It was like so organic and so real, and so now I'm stuff like that. So you can think
you ain't never hated on nobody though, Wiley. You don't be hating on people. You give your comments on people.
Yeah,
but you don't real life like hate on somebody. No. I would never just hate on nobody come up. Like, I don't even get down like that. Why would you want to see somebody like fail or not prosper?
Right, I'm not
as individual, and you ain't gonna never get shit in life doing that to people.
Absolutely not.
You doing what you doing because it ain't working for you. I could easily get on here and drag people and do all that. I don't do that. I like to have fun and joke and talk about people like that, but I don't really get on no platform and just drag somebody for no fucking reason. And then like that little while they want to say another thing. They want to talk about the whole come up situation with Anthony and all that. I never said nothing about that man. I did a review on him. I don't have a problem with that man. No dislike toward him or nothing like that. I did a review on the show like you do reviews, Wiley. I did a review on the show with a cast member. Pyro ain't say nothing about that man. I didn't say nothing about that man. We just said, I said the makeup look orange. That's all I said. And I know it's hard for him to find clients because who wear orange foundation?
Because okay, I remember I used to try to wear makeup. I look like a dead man walking. I put on a light brown shade, a light shade, baby. I look like Casper the Goat. I look like a dead Vienna sausage. I look really. I look really because I try my best because my cousin would wear makeup, and I was like, I want to wear your makeup too. He's shades lighter than me, and I would put on his makeup. My arms are dark, my face on him like. They look at me so weird, like it's Halloween or something. So you know, everybody's not meant to be a makeup artist. And if you look at orange, that And
he looked really orange. And then Wiley, he hating on my come up. He was like, "Well, you got 70 followers." I like Wiley. I started this T Spiller page almost a year ago. So it's like he got a business page. I got more on my business page than you got on your page. So how you gonna hate on mine?
I did see that.
And then on my real page, on my real IG, I have more followers than you on your real IG. So like, how you gonna hate on me and talk about the follower count? It's about the impact. A lot of people have impact. You don't have no impact. If you went on the come up, wouldn't nobody know who you be doing? You probably would be painting down doll faces and shit in your bedroom. Nobody knows who you do. Just because you do your grandma makeup.
Facts. Okay. You put it on. Part of that, I'm never gonna reach out to Anthony and say if do an interview with him because I typically don't reach out to cast anymore. I used to reach out to a lot of casts because I've been so busy with celebrity gossip. But I know for a fact for Chasing Atlanta, I'm gonna cover that show every single week. But people gotta be when you do a show, you look orange. This second's like, girl, I did look like an orange man. Like
Yeah,
you
he did.
yeah, yeah. You know, and I'm just saying, did production tell him, hey girl, let's wipe this off. You look kind of orange.
You look orange. And then I'm gonna address another person, Judy Doll. She on that show too. So Wiley, you know how like in the comments when everybody comment on a live show,
Yes.
I was commenting on the live show, like everybody else in the comments was doing. She was talking big boy shit, so I said, "Damn, that's crazy." Because they say when you in public with people, you hightail it out of any establishment that you're in when you see somebody you don't like. I said that. Karan said, "Oh, don't be telling no lies on my cast." Like no, somebody that don't be telling no lies on my cast. So I guess he screenshotted the comment and sent it to her, and she put on Instagram like, "Don't be telling fake stories about me, T Spiller." And then she get on the after show, she started just going in. Everybody DMing me saying Judy Dog going in on you. I just said what I heard. I didn't say that was a fact. That's what the people told me. I don't know you. I don't know if you're a man or a woman because sometimes when you dress like a man, you have a woman, you have a 5 o'clock shadow, and then you built like a barbecue pit master. So it's like I don't know what the fuck you got going on. I don't even know what you do. You too fat to vote for me. So it's like, what do you do?
Wait a
minute. And you're an uglier man.
Oh no.
But
no.
they all want to come at me. Then Messiah, non-rapper ass. They're saying the back and look pretty. You a light-skinned nigga. This look pretty. You look good on paper. But when they see your ass in public and you talking and rapping, don't nobody want to deal with you.
It's not to say you too big to be rapping. I mean, not too big to be voguing. Wow. Ooh, baby, that's an earthquake ready to happen. Okay.
He's gonna tell us he's not an earthquake.
Why they get mad? Because we see this up. I'm telling you, T Spiller, that's I don't be want to watch these shows because you put these thoughts in my head. I'll be like, okay, who is the big guy? Okay, who is the orange man?
Wiley. You know what a barbecue pit master is? Like a person who behind the grill, you know, like that guy.
Yeah, the big, real big.
That's what Judy Doll looked like. So you see her in one moment, she looked like a barbecue pit master. The next time you see her, she a girl, dolled up, looking like a fat ass porcelain doll. You was like, oh, okay, she the Judy the doll now.
Oh
man. Any other day, you a lunch lady. It's like, all right. I just don't like fuck with people like that because like when I see her Wiley in public, I'm gonna tap on the shoulder. It ain't gonna be on no beef or nothing like that. I'm gonna say, hey, what's on T Spiller? So what was that you were saying on that live? No beef. I just want to see you give me that same energy. I respect if you get that same energy.
I agree. They asked you a question. Do you see that question down there? They said, why don't T Spiller tell us who he crushing on from these web series? Because someone on another live just said it.
What they just said on the other live though?
I don't know what they said on the other live.
I do have somebody I kind of like feel a little bit on the web series. I'm not gonna say who that person is or like whatever that is, but it ain't none of y'all business. But you can't believe what somebody else say. If you don't hear from me, then it ain't true.
Because they have put all your business out there.
Yeah, because somebody already put all my business in the streets anyway. So it's like y'all believe what that person say.
And now you're going to be cautious on who you deal with. Because
no, I'm not gonna let that person make me cautious. I'm not gonna let that person make me cautious who I deal with. That was just a bad apple. That was just a bad apple in the damn, in the thing. It is what it is with that person. But like me and that person will never be cool again. I don't care like how much time passed. I will never be cool with you ever again because I see who you is. Wiley, why would you deal with somebody who tell personal stuff about you?
I feel you. I
had with somebody. They're blurting out on TTB over a joke you made. I can see if it was some real deal shit I did to somebody, but I made a joke and you took that upon yourself. You been wanting to do this. That ain't nothing that just happened out of the way. You been wanting to do this and you did what you wanted to do. So shit, fuck you. That's how it is to me. It ain't no beef. I ain't got no problem with you. I just don't fuck with you.
I feel you on that, man. Cause like I don't go out like that. I think if I come to Atlanta, oh baby, I'm gonna be a wild man. I'm gonna be going out and everything. Cause I keep to myself. I just do a show. But if you ever date somebody on there, I don't think you should make it public because you know they're gonna try to stop it.
Well, I never do that. But Wiley, if you come to Atlanta, Wiley, be careful who you hang with because all these motherfuckers gonna do is watch you so they can run back and have something to say about you.
Yeah, sure.
Even if they feel like they your friend or they cool with you, just be careful because don't make my mistake.
No. I'm telling you, like these people will make rumors about you. I'm already because I've done in Chicago how the girls will do you be all in your face, then stab you in the back. Okay, then I'm gonna be like Shakana crying. I can't believe they dragged me from them. You know, I don't want to be like that. So you have to be very cautious. Like for me, it's cordial. Don't have everybody in your house. Don't have everybody in your business. Be careful what you share and stuff like that because people will use that against you and try to trash you for it. So you have to be very careful. And it be the people that you have in your car, your plays, you have a vibe.
Oh yeah, everything. And then Wiley, I wish him the best. I'm like, damn. Only time you relevant right now if you're talking about me. You got a lot going on. I thought you had a lot going on. Why you always talking about me? I don't talk about you. The only reason I'm bringing you up now is because we talking about it. I have never discussed it about that person.
Do you think Dre Summer is going to be on Gemini's films? Do you think that Ressie G would bring him?
Between him and Ressie. If Ressie bring him back on after how he did Ressie the fool.
Because he dragged. He dragged. Yeah, he dragged. Because I'm like, I'm still confused. I'm not that invested in it. But what went on with them that he started to drag Ressie? Because Ressie brought him to Dallas, brought him for the retreat. So what happened with their relationship?
Well, from my time when I was cool with that person, I feel like Ressie did really play him.
Okay.
Yeah, and I ain't even just trying to like. I feel like Ressie did play him because he went to Dallas with the assumption that he was gonna be on this show and be doing all this stuff. So I guess when he was there the whole time, he didn't really do nothing for real. Ressie really playing with him, and then for Ressie to say like, "Hey, because you weren't living in Dallas, it's the reason why I didn't use you full time." I feel like that was bullshit. Because it's a lot of people on these reality shows that they don't actually live in the state or the city. They come there to film that show, and then they go home when it's done.
Yeah, that's true.
So when Ressie said, I was like, oh, that's some bullshit. And then I knew what he was going through while he was there. So I knew personally what he was going through, and I felt like it was some bullshit how Ressie done used him. But like that's karma to you because you do shit like that. You're not a great person.
Yeah.
So you just get what you give. You get what you give.
Because my thing is that if I ever go to a city and table show, I'm at least have to have 30 days worth of Airbnb or 30 days at a hotel, particularly Airbnb. So I would be, you know what I mean? And give me a rental car. So I have assets. That's how I look at it. If somebody called me and say, hey, Wally, I want you to be on G Status and we're going to be taping in the fall. So I'm going to make sure I save my money to have an Airbnb or car to rent. So I don't have to depend on nobody. And I know what I'm signing up for. If I really believe in this project, and you best believe I'm gonna be selling me some drawers, some t-shirts, some socks, some shoes, some eyeglasses. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be doing something so I can get some money back from when I do this show. I mean, to money.
But Wiley, one more thing I'm gonna say about him.
No, go ahead.
The biggest thing I got from people is about being friends with him is like they call me a hypocrite because they're saying now I'm saying this stuff about him or where I really ain't saying nothing about him. When we were cool and me and him went live and he would like drag people, it was warranted to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like he just was picking on somebody. They were fucking with him and he was getting back at them. So when he did stuff like that, I didn't feel like it was like, oh, he picking on somebody, he bullying somebody because it was warranted. Him and Trey Howard beef, they were going back and forth with each other. He just had got the upper hand at that one point with the PPP loan stuff.
Oh,
so like,
okay.
He just found some shit out that they didn't find out about him. He had the upper hand. So it was not like I agreed with that, but like I felt like they were going back and forth. It's just the part of war to me.
Oh wow. I hope he don't go to jail.
I would never say, oh yeah, you're wrong for saying it about him. Y'all both talking about each other, so it was warranted. Anything he did while we were cool, I felt like it was warranted. I've never not one time seen him just really pick on someone for no fucking reason. So that's why I never stopped what he did. And again, that's a grown man. I can't stop a grown man for doing what they do.
Facts.
He gonna get on and do what he want to do. Right now, Wiley, if you start going off, I could say Wiley stop 100 times, but you ain't gonna stop.
That's true. That's 100% true. Especially when you beefing and you gotta let like people sometimes they want you to defend somebody like no if you gotta beef y'all gotta beef y'all grown. Don't put me in it. Go ahead.
Exactly. But then who gonna tell somebody like? I mean, I told him when he was wrong. He know that. So hey, this is why I said everybody keep asking why we ain't cool. Now y'all know we ain't cool. We're never gonna be cool. So stop with the question. Stop DMing me about it. We're never gonna go live again ever. So and that's done with that.
I'm glad you said that. And I want to play an audio of me going on. I don't know if you all remember Throw That Boy Pussy rapper, but I remember I'm gonna just give y'all a little snippet of just my messiness days. If I can just play, hold on, I'm gonna see if I gotta upload it and play it of our messiness days. Give me a second. I used to be so messy back in the day, and now I'm coming back. Now that I got more messy now because now I have more like a platform. But but I remember this because I remember I used to do not interviews, but videos about Flyer and Red. And I would go to Jack because he stayed in Houston, and I would send it to all the people in Houston. And Jack, send them the link. Y'all, I don't know if you. I don't even think you can send links on Jack anymore. I think they probably stopped it because of me. I would send the link to everybody in Houston, like, oh, Flyer Red's a scammer. Flyer Red is a stupid rapper. He would never be great. And I would send this to all the people, and he would get mad. And I remember he had called it to my show. I want to play that.
At your show now, press 1 to hear important.
Your show is scheduled to start in 26 seconds.
Let me see. Do I still have that clip? I think it's. Hopefully, I still got it. Okay, now is this me under there?
they really want to know who
The show will go live in 5
Oh, yeah,
seconds.
go ahead. What'd you
4,
say? I'm sorry.
3,
No, they asking me who I got a crush on, who I like.
1.
Oh, they want to know.
Blog Talk Radio.
All right, let me see. Do I have and I'm not even talk about Flyer Red anymore. Is this it right here? Let me see.
They made me. Ain't nobody do a fucking thing for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a house selling my body for food. For what everybody's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have time for all this bullshit. I'm out here making moves, dog. I just did a video. I got shit popping off. I don't have time for this.
And you will be in Chicago for the people that's listening.
No, that ain't the one. That was the other thing, but I gotta find it. But yeah, he went off on me. Yeah, Wiley was all you because I used to be messy back in the day. This like the new version of Wiley because I'm more like celebrity gossip. But when I used to do gay stuff, if I knew your man had HIV, if I knew your man was cheating, I'll put it out there. I didn't care. Whatever it is, I used to be.
Well, Wiley, you still should be like that. Don't fuck it down either now. Don't get like
no.
down.
I'm still kind of messy. But I'm talking about when I used to just do gay content, I used to be ruthless with the gay content and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, your man got bumps on his peen, and I got a reliable source. Won't he bust them? You know, I used to go in, and people used to be when I remember my cousin. I used to stay with him, and people would come up to him in the clubs. I never used to go out. Tell your cousin I'm coming in. I'm gonna beat up. Like you got another threat today. I would get threats on a regular. So when you go out to the club, but I would never go to the club. As soon as I go live, I heard somebody at the club say it's gonna beat me up. I was right outside waiting on it. I was never outside. But I was just saying this on the radio show.
Hey, but while I'm asking you this, Wiley, how does it feel like you know how I do mine? I'm behind this Abby, so people don't know who I actually am unless I meet them. But with you being like open what you doing and they see who you are, when you go out, do you have problems?
I never. Okay, yes, I had. I remember this. It was the birthday party that my cousin had. I really wanted to go just to see his friend. Went there. Yeah, well, you said something on your show, and blah, blah. I'm like, listen, I don't get paid to talk about YouTube. You know, I just want to chill and chill. Yeah, we coming for you, Wiley Show, and blah, blah, blah. And the other man, he was so drunk. Yeah, Wiley, I'm tired of you talking all that shit on your show. And let me tell you, so I'm like, it's like everybody in that hotel room was gaining up on me. And that's why from that moment, I'm very cautious of going out. And I was so hurt. So I'm like, I just do a YouTube show. And now I'm very cautious. Like I'm very selective of where I go. You don't just see me in a club every single way because I talk a lot of ish, especially when I'm talking a lot of ish about these girls in these web series. And then I damn sure don't want to sit here and fight or sit here at the
hold on, Wiley, can you hear me good now?
Yeah, I can hear you good. I can hear you.
Okay, no, power's in my audio going in and out.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Can y'all hear me now?
I can hear you real good. Okay, I can hear you. I can hear you good. But
I might was holding my phone.
You have to be very cautious when you do it because And I'm so glad I'm not addicted to clubs. I'm 31 years old, so clubs have never been a top on my priority list. But like the last time when I met Ressie, I was going to meet them in person. I was cautious because I'm like, okay, if they want to start a fight, I was prepared to go at it. I was prepared. Reese didn't want to have no problems. Then Markel, he came to speak to me. Markel is adorable. I may even get a relationship.
I actually, Markel is real nice. Like Markel is like
he's a nice guy, and I would love to be in a relationship with him because he does production. Is Markel single? If he's single, I'm definitely.
Well, I think Markel got a situation. I don't know what Markel.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
On the show, he said he got a man, so I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. But if he's single, we definitely gonna send him some cakes and flowers and candy. I don't know if men.
Markel look good in person. I don't know why I said Ressie. I said Ressie.
Markel's very nice looking guy. Very sweet. He came and he did the interview and everything. It was amazing. Like it was sweet. It was sweet. I want to see. Do I have that clip when they came on? Give me a second. Let me see. Do I have that when they came on? Because Ressie didn't want to come on. Child, Ressie, he hurried up and rushed up to the. He had to take off 3 seats. You know, you got that big ass. You gonna have to.
Was it good though, Wiley? Was it
good
though?
It was good. I have no complaints.
Did he give you head? Did you get head?
Yeah, he did give me head. It was awesome.
Was he good at that?
He was good at that. Yeah, he was good at because you know some guys.
Did you nut from the head?
Oh, absolutely not. No. It's only one guy. I'm not gonna say his name that made me come from head and made me call him because I wanted again. Y'all don't know. I don't even know the guy name. It was my cousin friend, and I had to call off work. I said I got to have this again. Okay, I remember I went to go buy a new PlayStation because he said he was into PlayStations just to keep him there because he said he wanted to play. I went to GameStop, got on that bus, got me a PlayStation, hook it up. My cousin was like, "Girl, you don't play games. I do play games. You don't know what you're talking about. I know nothing about it." And then we did it again. He made me come from here. That was the only guy that ever made me come.
Wiley, I used to always say that because you know I always dealt with girls, so like a girl never made me come from head. So I was dealing with a dude, and this dude made me come from head. I was like, I was scared. I really was kind of low-key scared of him. I'm like, damn, I done got hair from all these girls before, and I never come from it.
Yeah,
but this man made me shoot, like not like no oozing come.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's when you was really into it. When you shoot like that, you was really into it. Yeah. I can imagine. And see, I like to watch porn like Thug Bait, stuff like that. That's
Thug Bait.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff that I used to like. The type of guys I like. I love thugs. You smell like gun smoke, or you a thuggish. You got the thing figured out. You got a couple of warrants. They're the type of guys that I'm into. I'm into those.
And Wiley, old Popeye's worker.
Yeah, I'm into people like that. You got an ankle bracelet on. Them the type of guys that I'm into.
McDonald's fry dropper.
Yes. Them the type, I'm telling y'all, they're the type of guys that I'm into. Like for real. Okay, now this is when Markel had came on the show. I was nominated for an award back in 2019 for Best YouTube Channel, and Markel and Ressie and the whole squad was there. And I want to play this. Let me share my screen real quick. Let me do this. Came on the show. Give me a second. I remember I had my phone, everything. Yeah, I you on the FBI most wanted list, stuff like that. They're the type of guys that I'm attracted to. You know what I'm saying? Like cuss me out in public, jack up my credit.
Oh, you like stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm more like toxic. It'll be sometimes you cussing me out and something. Then we just make mad passionate love.
I'm the person who match my energy. Like I'm a shit talker, so if you can shit talk with me,
yeah,
I like a shit talker.
So this is it. Okay, Wiley. This is what the Markel. All right, here we go. Can y'all hear me? So of course, one of the cast members did not want me on.
I'm taking over. Hello, this is Markel.
Yeah, Markel, I have to get you on. Now, are we good? Are we good? Because you know what I do? This is just a job. I get tea. I report
Wiley.
to tea market. Come on now.
You know Wiley.
Can we be cool?
They can't see me.
Can we?
What kind of jacket you got on?
Summit. Let's have a peace summit.
The peace summit is this.
Okay.
I'm not gonna name no names.
Okay.
But the person who came in town.
Okay.
Gave me some information that involved you, and I believed him because I didn't know you.
Okay.
Now I don't know what's true, but what I'm gonna say is, he said it happened, you say it didn't.
But it was a witness there, and it was my roommate at the time was there with him, so he couldn't handle his liquor.
Well, okay, I wasn't there, so my hair is a mess. But it is natural and it's all mine.
So let's speak about Chasing Dollars.
All
So
right.
are you excited? Are you excited for Chasing Dollars?
For the season or for
the
award?
new season?
Oh, absolutely. Season 2 is so different from season 1 as far as production itself is
And entertainment.
it's a whole different level. As far as the entertainment, as far as the lives and what we talk about and what we bring, it's totally
When
different.
is the premiere? When do it?
January 9th. Don't believe anything that Wiley has been posting about
January.
no money or something. You get all your information from a cast member who is on a D list, who's not even a BRC, so you need to stop believing those lies.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. So,
Markel, stupid.
so yeah, sorry for all the music play, but it was like really loud. And Ressie, the crew came in, and Ressie looked at me and rushed his big ass up on his head. All right, listen, I'm just a commentator, and so that's what I like to do is interview people in person because I front up like, hey, Markel, I'm like the media. I said Ressie, and Ressie hurried up and ran. I should have recorded that big ass whoop whoop whoop. I should have recorded and zoomed in on that ass. I should have just zoomed in.
Wiley, what did Markel have on? Like did he have like a bird coat on?
Baby, he came in looking like Big Bird.
He was giving Tango Warrior for Power Ranger movie. Those little black birds.
Baby, he looked like Martin off the Martin Show. His bird, Mama Bird that got killed. That's what he had on. Not Mama Bird. Not Mama Bird.
I was
Okay.
like, Markel, I hope you burnt that coat. Whatever you had. I hope you don't still got that coat.
So yeah, I remember that appearance when I did that. People was like, I've never seen you out before. That was my first time in Dallas at an event because I rarely go to places because I'm cautious. I'm like, what if a person want to try something? What you know what I'm saying? Because of YouTube and because of what I said on YouTube or catfish because I catfished their boyfriend and stuff like this. I remember one time I was at Walmart and I would talk to the guy. He was, oh my gosh, the Wiley, how you doing, Wiley? And then his boyfriend just rushed off. He was like, I gotta tell you something. My boyfriend don't like you, but I love your show. Can we take a picture? I took a picture. His boyfriend couldn't stand me because that usually be the case. If you're in a relationship and your boyfriend like either the boyfriend not gonna like me or something else. But I've been in situations like that. I remember doing a show when I was living in this apartment for $450 in Chicago. I did a radio show, and I don't know where this man he worked at People's Gas, and he said, I remember you did a show and you said you can't be a 6'2" bottom. I'm like, excuse me? I said, and we took a picture and he came back, he fixed my gas and everything like that. But I've had
Not a 6'2" bottom.
yeah, I said you can't because my cousin kept saying you can't be a 6'2" boy. Because at first I wanted to be a bottom, but I'm tall. He said you too tall.
What made you change from not being a bottom? What made that change?
It hurts. It hurts. It really
And
hurts.
Wiley, the rumor is about me. I'm a 6'6" bottom. Wiley, nobody in Atlanta or nowhere has ever smashed me. So I don't know where that lie came from.
They always would have had that lie, and then when you say you're a bottom, you paint on somebody. They always say that type of lie, and I painted on somebody back in my early 20s. I was really into, and I want him to continue. I didn't know nothing about dushing. I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know that you gotta go on a fast, or you know what I'm saying.
I don't got time. I don't got time for that.
Because you gotta dush, and it takes time.
I like to eat. Can you hear me, Wiley?
I love to eat. I just ate.
Can you hear me, Wiley, for real?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't got time for that. I like to eat. When I go to the club, I'm the type of nigga who order wings in the club.
Yeah,
I ain't got time to be like going home at 4:30 and putting a dish up my ass.
Not me. Absolutely not. I just had me 2 fat ass chicken breasts out of the air fryer. So you talking about come on, let me go on the dish and let it refresh out of your system. No, I'm just that.
Yeah, I don't have time for all that. Like I know my body. Like if I do that, me, I know my body. So if you don't want to believe that, then don't do that with me.
Absolutely not. No, not me. I'm just glad.
I'm not gonna blow no water on my ass and sit on the damn toilet for damn 30 minutes trying to damn make sure the water clear. Like, I'm not gonna do that shit. Unless I like you now. Now listen, I ain't got time to make the water clear. I eat. So when I eat. I am not on no diet. I'm not eating no water and gummy bears.
Yeah, because that's what they said. They say he wanted gummy bears. Oh man, you sure said so.
So while you like me, like we eat steak, hamburgers.
Yes, I eat. Okay, steak and hamburger. You sure tell the truth. You sure tell the I eat gyros, I eat pizza. so you right.
Hey, is the gyros for me? If you eat a gyro, you definitely ain't bottom it.
Okay, I ate a gyro. Yes. You are so right about that. Now, it's one person that I don't know how this man get to travel the country like this. It's Premier. What does this man do? Because he be going out of town a lot. What kind of job do he do?
Premier with the big boots.
Yeah, the Premier. Premier on the show. Premier with the glasses and
stuff.
Oh,
Premier for Chasing Dallas.
Yes. What did he do? Because he always traveling and stuff like that. Do he work? That's what I gotta ask him. What did he do? I'm gonna ask him. Like,
escorting that thing. I don't care what nobody say. Like Wiley, what do you do for a living? Like, I would love to know what he do for a living.
Because he always travel around the country. I remember I saw them on Spirit Airlines. It was him and Markel. They was getting on Spirit.
Not Markel was on Spirit.
Yes, they was. They was on Spirit Airlines.
You like, I know Markel Logan ain't around no Spirit Airlines.
No, he was on Spirit Airlines. It was him and
you lying.
It was him and Premier. I was in front of this because if you get the front seat, you get the comfortable seat because you have to pay extra for the extra leg room. Because I had a disaster on Spirit. I mean, it was my kneecaps all up to the wall. It was uncomfortable. But now I get the front seat if I ride Spirit. But I saw him and Ford on Spirit Airlines. This was like, man, this when I was coming back from.
So he don't fly no but Delta or
Vegas. No, this when I was coming back from Vegas and I saw them on Spirit. No, Vegas or Atlanta.
Recently.
This is like this year, some part of this year. I can't remember the time.
Ain't no way Markel was on Spirit flight.
Yeah, he was on Spirit. Yeah,
not Wiley dropping T.
Yeah, he was on Spirit. He was. What? That ain't no. It's an airplane. You gonna fly?
Oh no, it's funny. It's funny because he said he only fly like Delta and all that.
He wasn't on no Delta that day. It was him, Markel, and I didn't say a word. Because I was all the way in the front. And for that Premier said, you ain't say hey to me and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, because y'all was all the way in the back, and I didn't feel like going all the way in the back saying, hey, I was right up front of Spirit. Yeah.
The girls fly Spirit. That's crazy. Because
I fly Spirit because my thing is that it's comfortable if you're a short person, it's good for you perfect. But for me being tall, you have to get the front seat, the luxury seat.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely.
You have to get those luxury seats up front. Because I took fear, and the guy was so mad that my knees was up to his chair. Up to his seat, and he kept pushing the seat back up to my knees. And I almost fainted. And I just went through it. I was on my way to Vegas on the flight, and I couldn't do nothing because all the seats up front was full. And I said, if I fly Spirit again, I'm gonna get to see like I'm going to Chicago. I'll be getting the front seats. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I've never flown Spirit. Like I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. It was a good experience. I love getting the drinks, and now the Sprite, the chips, whatever they sell on the flight. I'm not really a frequent flyer. I fly every once in a while. Delta was a nice airlines. Delta is Southwest. I
fly Southwest. Like it's either Southwest or American Airlines.
Yeah, Southwest wasn't a problem. I flew Southwest. I flew United, but baby, when my knees was like up to there in Spirit, I was over it. But now I just get the front seat. In Spirit, I had a little bit more room on the Spirit. On Southwest Airlines because you tall, so it wasn't really on your knees like that.
Oh yeah, Southwest good. Like as long as you get like A or B on the plane, you go good when you get on.
Yeah.
A, B class, you good.
Yeah, you good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I gotta ask Markel about that. I know you don't fly. I know you ain't fly no Spirit, Markel.
I saw, but that's what you never know who's out there. I remember I saw he was with Premier. I just cannot remember the time. What was it? It was sometime this year. I just can't remember. Because this year I was traveling a lot. I went to Orlando last year. I went to Atlanta, and I went to Vegas. I went to Atlanta for Monique show, and so I do want to go back to Atlanta.
Oh, Sky bonus mom, Monique.
You said what?
Sky Valentine bonus mom, Monique.
Oh, she really?
You know that Sky she always be with Sky.
Oh yeah,
I can say always be with.
How do they know each other? How do they know each other?
Well, I know. Scott said that his granny, that Monique lost her granny or something like that, so she kind of like took on his granny. It's something like that. They met because of the grannies.
Okay, I gotta definitely. That's a good moment. And
Yeah.
then she's on the Come Up Which show she's on? Is it the Come Up ATL?
Yeah, but you know they stole that footage, so it's not gonna be on there.
What?
Yeah, you know they filmed 2 seasons of the Come Up. 2 seasons, 3 is like part 1, and then it was like a second one. We seen the second one. We didn't see the first one.
So they stole the footage. Oh man. So
Yeah, the Marquette in Atlanta. They said Karan had his cameras in his guy car, and the guy car got broken into, and they stole the footage. So Karan did a GoFundMe because they said the cameras got stolen, and they said Karan was like at 5-star restaurants eating out. He was traveling overseas and all type of stuff. So they were like, they don't believe the cameras got stolen. They feel like it was an inside job.
Wow, because I did hear about someone that got broken into. See, in Atlanta, you can't have none showing in your car.
Oh, especially in the Marquette, like that's like a given. I don't even drive my car to Marquette now because somebody stole my friend 4 tires and left them on bricks. So I said, damn. I said, they really ruthless out here to quit.
Now, wait a minute.
On
Somebody
bricks.
stole your tires.
They stole my friend's car and left his car on bricks around the street.
Wow.
We walked around the street and his car was sitting on bricks.
See, Atlanta, you got to be very careful where you go. See, if I travel to Atlanta, I'm definitely going to use not Airbnb, but Lyft or Uber. You know what I'm saying? Versus me getting a rental car. Instead of you damaging my rental car, then I have to pay for the damage.
Well, if you get insurance on the rental, you ain't got to pay for it. Just leave your doors unlocked so this doesn't go in. If it's locked, they're gonna bust the windows. They leave everything unlocked. Pop the trunk. You know, with the trunk open a little bit, so they can go ahead and lift the trunk up.
Oh, you right? Because I always get insurance on my rental car.
Yeah, get insurance on it. Don't be cheap. Get the insurance. They but $25 extra.
Yeah, just said, what do y'all think has the most money in Chasing Atlanta or Chasing Dallas? I think Chasing Atlanta have more money. I think. I'm
gonna say Chasing. I'm gonna say Chasing Dallas.
Oh, you think so? Okay, that's a good one. I thought that Oliver got a couple of $1 million. You don't think he got a couple of million?
Oliver got $1 million. The one his mama paying his rent like a few weeks ago. Oliver definitely got $1 million. If you got $1 million, you ain't finna do no free show. You got $1 million in the bank. Wiley, you gonna be doing something for free if you're $1 million now?
No, sir. So, absolutely not.
$1 million. I trust and believe me on that.
Oh, they want to know which cast member has the most money. Okay.
Oh, they being messy. They trying to be messy.
Okay, I think Dominique, because he do the dogs, he makes a cute coin. I hope. I would say
Dominique. He live in an apartment, Wiley. So you're not rich or got the most money. You live in an apartment. I'm just being honest. If you living in an apartment,
you're right. You're so right about.
That's what I'm saying.
You're so right about. Okay. Nobody has their own house that they pay a mortgage to. I don't think.
Nobody has their own. Markel has his own home.
Oh yeah, Markel has his own home.
He built from the ground up. So if anybody I would say anybody had the most money, I would say Markel, because Markel living in a home built from the ground up.
Okay, yeah, Markel got it. Okay, I'm definitely about to take him out on a date. Okay, Markel, I'm gonna see you Uber Black.
Markel got his house built. So if anybody, it's no shade to anybody living in an apartment because I rent my home too. My home is rent. I rent. So there's no shade to the renters. But I'm saying we talking about who got the most money.
But you're right. If you renting, like if you have money like that, why don't you get your own?
Yeah, what you buy?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because if I had money like that, I would buy me something.
That's true. In Atlanta, I think they all broke because Oliver don't have a car. LOL, no shade. Really? I thought he had a car now.
They say he Uber and Lyft. I mean, if you can consider that a car, yeah, he driving.
I think he had a car the last time we met.
They said Oliver, Pebbles, and Bam Bam were 85.
Really? Really? Oh,
yeah.
Man. I thought he had a car.
I mean, like I said, some people don't want a car though, so he might not can't drive. That's what I'm gonna say.
That's true. That's because I thought he had a car. I thought because I met Oliver when I went to Atlanta a year before last and stuff like that. Yeah, T.S. Madison, I heard is cheap. But I can't blame her because that's how she keep her upkeep. You just still can't be reckless with your spending. Cause she's
But
still
that's what I'm saying, Wiley. So if you're working for a cheap bitch, how are you rich?
and then and then she still do a payment plan for her cell phone bill. I'm like, why are you telling us this? Baby, I still do a payment plan for myself. Okay, Madison. Okay.
See, as Madison, you still doing a payment plan and you got money? A cell phone bill?
I never did a payment plan. I never did a payment plan for a cell phone bill. So when she said that, I'm like, really? You can do a payment plan for your cell phone?
I've done a payment plan for the cell phone bill.
I didn't know
who your service is with?
I went T-Mobile. I didn't know they can do that.
Verizon, baby. I didn't do the payment plan. I didn't call in and say, hey, I'll be able to pay this on the 24th. Like, don't cut my phone off.
I didn't know that you can do that. I didn't know
I've
that.
done a payment plan. Yes, I've done. I ain't gonna even flex to the girls. I did a payment plan.
I didn't even know that. You know they're gonna chop this out. Oh, he did a payment plan for his cell phone. He talked.
I did the payment plan. Ain't nothing I got on auto pay.
No, I don't do auto
over here.
Auto pay, baby. No. I might be late on a couple of payments, but I'm not doing auto because one time I did that.
But Wally, see, that's how you ain't late. If you do the payment plan, you ain't late.
Okay. Okay, because I just be late. Okay, I'm gonna start doing that. Okay.
So you won't be late. You do a payment plan. So like, it's just you saying like, hey, I'm gonna pay this on this date.
Okay.
You gotta keep that promise of paying on that date. When you pay on that date, then you cool.
Okay. Rico, I don't owe you no money, so just stop. You probably drinking a can of beer, and eventually you're gonna go live showing your dick and peeing in the beer can. Somebody owe him money. Okay, like come on now. This is I
don't judge nobody. Like Wally, I didn't judge nobody because Candy Bird said like when the pandemic happened, she went and got her car payment plans on the payment plan.
Wait a minute.
So it's like if Candy Burris can do it.
Okay, you're right.
She a millionaire. So when I heard her say that, she was like, "Oh yeah, I want to put I guess she got her daughter car they paying on it." She was like, "Yeah, I put it on the plan."
Really? Well, I didn't know that. I learned something new today.
I heard her say that. She did an interview and she said that. I was like, damn, Candy Bear is a millionaire. And
Well,
she's doing payment plans.
She need to get that kitchen of her restaurant together. They be having roaches, getting the felon grade. Obviously, she must got her workers on the payment plan because they are doing a disaster for their restaurant because they getting D's and F's as a health rate.
Wiley, but why would you put a fine dining steakhouse mall plaza? Like, who goes to a strip mall for fine dining? Like, honestly,
because she trying to be cheap. Wow, that is
you
cheap.
Going to Blaze Steakhouse and it's in a strip mall, and you don't think to get D service.
And so wait a minute, so you don't have valet, so you got to compete with the park space with Walmart.
Yeah. Lady game is nasty as hell too. Like all her shit nasty. She do.
Really? Is it nasty? The old lady game?
Old lady game nasty. It's nasty to me.
I thought it tastes good because they talk about it all the time.
It might taste good on the show when they cooking for them. When they cooking for us, that shit nasty.
I remember I tasted Waffle House because y'all kept talking about it. I think Atlanta is known for their Waffle House. And the Waffle House up here is good, baby. I be eating them bacons and egg. Like as soon as they open up this morning, I'm definitely going to the Waffle House and give me some toast bacon, double bacon, triple eggs, triple sausages. I'm an eater. So, but I cannot stay in a nasty restaurant. Man, that's terrible. I didn't know.
The nastier the better. With Waffle House, the nastier the better.
Yeah, I can't. That was for before I go to bed. T-Speller, give us a little hint on this crush. LOL, we ain't forgot about that.
Give you a hint on my crush. My crush. Listen, I'm not gonna give y'all no hint. My crush is a person.
Because so they say the crush.
I can't do it.
So as they do the crush, then they're gonna make a whole nother application.
Oh yeah, my crush is somebody, they're a cool person. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Yeah. I wouldn't even call it a crush because white women crush. I don't have crushes. It's more like a. I mean, I fuck with this this person cool, whatever it is. I don't know, but other than that, I wouldn't call it a crush. I don't crush.
I heard that. Now, that's good because a lot of times I think if I get a relationship now, I won't make my relationship public because I'm a public figure and I talk a lot of shit. I'm gonna do like Charlamagne the God and not
And hide your wife for 20 years.
and hide it, and then when it's a controversy, bring her. She look like a kidnapped victim. Yeah, baby, something will happen. So yeah, I'm like, she looked kind of like, baby, do you need to be?
Like she was scared.
Like she was like she's been in bondage in the basement for years. It's like, yeah, you got to go to the Breakfast Club. You got to take up for me. Man, she looked real scared. I thought I was the only one that noticed that.
No, I noticed that too. I'm like, damn, is she scared of him?
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
I don't really like Charlamagne the God no more. Like he ain't like he used to be.
No, because you get when you get money, when you get sponsors, when you're trying to get cross over to white America, you have to dilute your personality. It's not people that really got their personality intact. Just like Bernie Mac, he couldn't be the same Bernie Mac like he was on stage. He was still funny, but it was more TV worthy. Like Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was more funny back in the day. Now Kevin Hart is just
a long time ago. Yeah, he was. Kevin Hart was funny a long time ago.
Now he's just not. His jokes are kind of cheesy because you're trying to make sure that you don't offend this group of people or that group of people, and you try to be in the middle and try to be like family oriented type of content. And sometimes that could be kind of boring and not entertaining.
Yeah.
Because like when I tuned into Monique's show, I really laughed when I was tuned into Monique's show. That show was funny. If anybody watched the Parkers, definitely from the ball on stage.
The Parkers was funny as hell to me.
Yeah, the Parkers was funny. You know what I'm saying? It's just I wish shows could go back to being funny, but now shows are just like
messy. All you see is mess.
It's all mess, and then you know what I'm saying. It's not too many. I'm like, whoa, let's get back to the funniness. But I'm looking at Anthony picture. One of the pictures, he look all right, but he do look kind of orange when you look backward.
Yeah, all Anthony do is damn wear orange makeup and wear baggy Daisy Dukes. How you have baggy Daisy Dukes on? Like every time I see you, your Daisy Dukes are baggy. Like, bro, go. And then it's the thing you trying to read me about followers when business page have less than my business page. That's what's funny to me. And you look crazy as hell. Like you're boring as fuck on that show. The only reason you get any kind of like light on that show is because your ass got knocked off that cliff, whatever it was.
Well,
Did you see that? Yeah, it was a fight scene, and he got hit. He got knocked off the porch.
Okay, I'm definitely watching. As soon as we get off here, I'm watching that entire. I'm gonna get caught up on that.
When you see him get knocked off that porch, I died while he hit that ground so hard. I thought he broke his neck when he hit that ground. Then he was all muddy. He had mud all on his back and his ass. Like he a hot mess. Please watch it. Yeah, that was a lot.
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
He got into it with a cast member.
Really? Okay. Oh man, I'm just reading these comments. I'm reading some on and then I'm gonna go on Instagram. Let me see. That's because there's something else I want to ask you, but it ain't coming to me yet. But I think once you put your crush on there, people really gonna be like, "Oh damn, really?"
I mean, like, Wiley, who your crush is, Wiley? Who your crush on Instagram is? I know Sherrod.
Well, okay, Sherrod, damn, and Roman. Like Roman is just
Roman.
Yeah, Roman is just everything, and Sherrod is everything for me. Like Sherrod, I'm definitely when I come to Atlanta, I'm definitely treating Sherrod to a nice. Well, I mean, I'm gonna treat him to a nice steak dinner. I'm gonna ask him what's his favorite meal. I know he was at Taco Bell.
You don't want him to eat, do you?
Well, no, I really don't want to eat. I was going.
But Sherrod, he a pro. He clean. He probably clean quick and well. So
yeah, he probably be a pro. He more right. So I'm really gonna take him out, and you know, when I come to Atlanta, so Sherrod, because I'm up here working a couple of doubles just to save those when I go to the trip, so I can have enough.
Sherrod is more of a fantasy. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, why he more of like a fantasy type.
Yes.
I don't know why he is though. It's like I can't explain it.
He just have that special personality, Sherrod. He just have that special gift. It's just on him. Like he
While
has.
he been in the gym lately. While he been in the gym.
I see. Okay, I'm gonna start going. Oh, I can't. I'm gonna start going to the gym and start doing the posters and stuff like that. Definitely.
But Sherrod at my type. Sherrod really at my type. Like I got a type, and I got somebody I'm feeling a little bit, but it is what it is. You know, so I'm not gonna say like. I'm not gonna say it because you know.
You said you're not gonna say it.
I'm not gonna say that because I wouldn't dare do that especially on Wiley Show.
They said Wiley not a romantic, so good luck. Rico, I am very romantic. Okay, let's not start. Oh, child. Rico is a guy that we went to DC and we got an Airbnb. He made me some burnt chicken wings, and everything. And he thought I wasn't cuddling with him and stuff like that. And I tried to sleep with another guy that he brought to the Airbnb. It was in the basement. He wasted some beer all on the floor, and he actually threw a drink in my face because I was laughing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he did. So me and him have a little history. He was like my boyfriend that I was doing for like YouTube for clicks and views, and he still think I owe him money because he got like a $250 fine for the Airbnb because he threw a drink on the bed and it was all over the headboard, nothing but a drink. And then he had broken glass, all of it because he dropped the beer. He was sloppy drunk and stuff like that. Well, yeah, you did throw a drink in the face. And it wasn't my first trip out. I've been out to other places, but that was my first time in DC. And so, yeah, so that's the person that you're seeing. And now he gets naked on YouTube. He shows his bony peen. He shows his
who is that?
His name is Rico Report Show. And then sometimes you'll see him like pee on camera. He'll pull out a beer can. He'll put pee in the beer can and stuff like that. He's like, I miss my family. Y'all don't love me. Y'all just want my body. And I'm like, oh gosh, he ain't going.
You got a nice body, Wiley? His body nice?
No, number bones, skinny bones, okay? Number skinny bones and little chocolate drop nipples. Okay. So I'm like, why are you pulling out your peen? This man have lost so many YouTube channels. He just pulled his peen out on YouTube and just show his peen and put the pee in a beer can, like he a pee in a beer can, and won't even care about
it. So you shaded earlier while you were like, it's probably somebody who pee in the beer can.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Boy, Wiley is so fucking fool.
Oh, no.
I promise you.
That's the way he be peeing in the beer can. It'd be so freaking funny. Oh man, I've never seen a man pee in a beer can on camera before. I've never seen that. Okay.
I'm gonna go follow Rico Reports.
Yeah, go follow. He said he got a swim butt and swim body and stuff like that. He's a sweet guy when he's sober, but baby, when he get drunk, you gonna see him get naked, show his booty peen, and so you will see it tonight when he go live. He'll show it. He'll show it to you. He don't mind. He showed his peen to my roommate. And then my roommate at the time when I had a roommate, and that's why I stopped having roommates, because my roommate got butt naked and shit them pictures. And then he kept saying, I'm gonna sleep with your roommate. I'm gonna come to Dallas. And ever since then, I said, I knew that. I said, okay, let me go ahead on and move out. And I moved out because I'm not getting involved with somebody coming off of YouTube trying to screw my roommate, just trying to get back at me. Not gonna happen.
Wiley, so you get an Airbnb, you come to Atlanta?
Oh yeah, most definitely I'm gonna get an Airbnb. I gotta get in a good area because Atlanta kind of rough.
Get it. But like the good areas be expensive though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to be in a good expensive.
No, you have to get in a good expensive area.
Because Atlanta is so expensive, or a hotel. If I don't do Airbnb, I would do a hotel. I would do a hotel.
But for how you like to do, you need to do Airbnb, Wiley, though, for real though.
Yeah, because it's not like
you like to invite people over and all that stuff.
I do like shows. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're right.
Yeah, you should do Airbnb because you like a hotel there, kick your ass up out of there. What you be doing?
Yeah, I'm about to do Airbnb. Okay. Yeah, but definitely have to do Airbnb and stuff like that. Because even when I come to Chicago,
you said next you'll be coming to NYC.
Yeah, next I'll become. That's on the list to go to NYC, but not to meet him, but to meet your boy YoboiNewnue because he's sexy, little boy YoboiNewnue. And back in the day, he used to have like the little braids and stuff like that. I'm going to meet him. And then, of course, I may meet Rico and stuff like that, send him a couple of dollars and feed him a meal because he needs to eat some Burger King. He needs to eat. Rico need to eat some burgers and need to eat. They said never another
Rico
DC.
or Rico?
Rico. Yeah, they said never another DC game. But yeah, I may go. New York is on the list. I know I got a meet and greet in Vegas in August that I'm planning on doing. It's gonna be fun because I do want. Because
I love Vegas.
Because I went
like Vegas.
I went there one time, and when I tell you T-Spill, I was like, I gotta come back. It was lit. It was lit.
Fun. I went to Vegas like last March.
It was that we went to some restaurant and they had this drink and it was like really big. It was like a big ass drink, and I drank it, and one of my friends drank it, and we had to carry him back to the Airbnb because he couldn't hang. He was trying to.
Wiley, have you ever been to New Orleans?
No, I've never been to New Orleans. I always wanted to go to the Essence Festival. You remember when they used to have that? I know they ain't have it lately.
They still had it. It's a big since COVID probably, but they still have it.
Yeah, because I always wanted to go to that. And so I definitely. You went to New Orleans before?
I went to Mardi Gras 3 times.
It was fun. Was it lit?
Yes, Wiley. I can tell your personality, man. You will love Mardi Gras. Like you will love Mardi Gras in New Orleans.
Okay, I would definitely because I was like, man, hey, I'm gonna travel more. That's literally on my list to travel more. Like that's definitely.
It's just expensive. Mardi Gras is expensive because like everybody come down there.
Yeah, because that's like
really expensive. That's
the most time. That's why I would have to like save up my coins. Like now that I'm going to Chicago, saving up my coins so I can spend time at the hotel and stuff like that. Because I don't like to spend time with family. Because just in case if I need to hit some, I want to be able to hit some without them hearing, And so I'm going to be doing Chicago, then I'm gonna do New York, then Vegas, and I'm gonna have to throw New Orleans on the list. And then of course I'm gonna come to Atlanta. I just got to find a good time and to come to Atlanta.
Atlanta, like I told you, Atlanta is really anytime, honestly, because the weather always good. I mean, I thought you said you were coming MLK weekend.
I was, but I picked Chicago. I booked my ticket for Chicago because I haven't been in Chicago in a while, and I don't think I don't think my job would let me off for MLK weekend and for Chicago because I don't know how many funerals I could be putting down that I'm going for a funeral. Did I put that I was going to a funeral? Oh no, I just put on that. I haven't seen my baby the whole time.
Hey, no, but Atlanta, Wiley, anytime you come because of who you are and on the scene, you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. I want you to take me. I want you to take me to the dark room. When you talk about it, I'm like, because that's
the dark room. The dark room is fun. Like Wiley, if you like to just like if you're just adventurous and just like want to do shit and get out and see stuff, that's like a good time. 840 a good time. Yeah. I just pans out last time I was in it. Like dead ass serious, I pans out.
Yes, what's the name? Your friend, don't she moving to Atlanta or she always visiting Atlanta?
Yeah, Hershey Kids TV moving to Atlanta in the summertime of 2022.
Really?
Yeah. She wanted to come on with us tonight, but she fell asleep. I know she fell asleep.
Cause wow, okay, that's gonna be lit. And I was thinking, I'm like, I want to know how do people move when they try to get a new job in a new city and then get an apartment? Because don't you gotta prove your income?
Yeah, you do before you get there. Like you find your apartment, and then you save the money, and then you had a down payment for it. But that's a good question, Wiley, because like how you gonna prove income when you don't live there?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Because I always have that question. I'm like, if you don't move there, like how do you prove that you make this amount of income? Yeah.
Maybe if you find a job there first, and then you prove that you got the money to get the down payment, they'll know you got money coming in.
Oh yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, that's
what probably people do.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you had this conversation. Any closing remarks that you want to make? Because I'm about to go and watch Come Up ATL because you got me real interested in that show right now.
Yeah, you should watch it. You need to have Pyro come on. I don't know if Pyro's still in here.
Oh, is Pyro in the chat?
Yeah, he was in here earlier today. Like 10 minutes ago probably. But you should have Pyro come on and talk to him about the Come Up.
They said lose that chunk like before I met you. Okay. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. I'm about to eat me number cabbages and hit the gym. I'm going to travel to the gym, Rico. And you still going to be like, this man still love me. That's why I said you can't pretend with these people. He used to rub my feet. He really loved me, but now he say
not rub the feet. Oh, he definitely loved me rub the feet.
Yeah, he was rubbing my feet. Yes, most definitely. They said my company gave me a letter outlining how much I'll be making. Oh, okay. Okay, that's great. And then plus with the YouTube income, and then plus with the company that you work with. Okay, because I want to move to Atlanta, and I'm like, how would I be able to prove that? And then you got to tell me what good areas, because I don't want to move in the hood. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got.
But yeah, Wiley, I don't have no closing remark. I mean, like I said everything I need to say. This is the most I ever said for real, Wiley.
Yeah, because because I didn't even know that you and him stopped talking. Like I didn't even know y'all was that close. And then you said y'all stopped talking. I'm like, wow.
He came in here today with that shit, trying to like start shit in here. But that's why I just paid him in here.
Oh, I heard that. Oh, not to cut you out. I do have that rant. I want you to hear this before we go. Okay, let me play it right quick.
You don't exist because you're my brother. You're my beautiful brother from Houston, Texas. And my beautiful brother.
I'm not from Houston, Texas.
You're from, well, that's where you resign, brother. You resign in Houston.
No, you don't even know.
You reside in Houston.
You don't know. I don't live in Houston, Texas.
Well, where do you live at, brother?
Nothing about me.
You should come and do an interview, brother.
Keep it out your mouth.
You should do an interview, my dear brother.
I don't have to do anything. I'm asking you from now on not to say my name anymore. Don't play my music. Save all that energy that you use to try to attack me or tear me down. Use that to help another LGBT artist that nobody has heard of.
I do help.
Energy to put them on the map.
I help them.
Use all of it to that. Use all of it towards that.
But you know what, Fly Young Red, it's so sad that you would waste and you would.
It's not sad.
It's sad.
I don't want nothing from you. I don't want you to say my name. I don't want anything. Act like I don't exist. That's what's sad is somebody telling you they don't want to sit with you and you keep trying to sit at the table. That's
well, brother, it's no different than what Dr. King did. Can I please read this? Can I read this? New Orleans born hip hop artist adopted by the Texas, Houston/Dallas, started rapping at the age of 13. Started doing gay hip hop in 2013. 2014,
so
you
where
released.
Did that say I'm from? Where am I from?
You're not listening to my point.
You don't know how to read.
You're from New Orleans. Hold on, wait a minute, brother. Oh, my dear brother.
It's from Houston, Texas. You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, my dear brother.
Moving forward, my dear sister.
Oh, Lord.
Moving forward.
Okay.
I would just suggest that you just not say my name no more.
I cannot do that.
You could go on and just, okay, that's fine. Like I said, I'll call in at 10.
10 p.m.
At 10 o'clock.
10 p.m. My dear brother, all around YouTube land, Twitter land, grind.
So yeah, man, I'm telling y'all, I used to have some good moments. He was actually more before Lil Nas X, it was Fly Young Red. Y'all remember Throw That Boy Pussy and stuff like that. And of course, he did his career wrong. He didn't listen to me. I said, put that money to your career because this moment is going to pass you by. Not nobody even talk about Fly Young Red anymore.
At all.
Don't nobody even talk about it anymore because him and his girl, they would just get high on coke and stuff like that and wasn't really paying attention to the music. And here you are, you got Lil Nas X, and now he just went on and just surpassed you. It's just crazy. My company, I'm just saying. But I remember that, and then that's when you asked me a question. You said, when you go out, do you feel free? I was like, I don't go out to a lot of places. I know I talk a lot of mess. I know in Dallas, I talk a lot of mess, but a lot of people in Dallas, so I remember I was summoned to a meeting from the Dallas Pride officials. They had me in this ass office because I just wrote an article and I said they don't care about black LGBT artists. Like, why are y'all hiring Tank? He's not gay. Why is y'all hiring Trina? She's not gay. Why is y'all hiring Lil Kim? And so I was summoned by the officials, the black officials. This guy brought me in his office, said, how can you talk about our event like this? You don't know. This is not Chicago. This is that. I said, listen, my dear brother. And at that time, I thought I was Monique because Monique is my sister, and I kept saying my humble opinion. So I was so professional. And people was like, Wiley, why are you talking about the power brokers of Dallas? And I didn't know. I was just talking shit. And that's what I knew then. And this is before I really got known on YouTube. I just had a website and my friend would edit the posts and put it on my website. I remember I used to do a lot of stuff, man. I'm telling y'all. And that's what
Wiley, when did you realize that your comment held weight?
When they summoned me to that hot ass office. When I was summoned, and then they booked Bobby Lights. And see, Bobby Lights loose booty ass don't want to come on this show. But I was the reason why he got booked in Dallas because I applied pressure. I'm like, y'all book Trina, but not Trina gay cousin. Like that's and I'm tired of you gay promoters hiring straight people to perform at Gay Pride. Hire the gay people. Like I don't understand that. Why Lil Nas X is not performing at Gay Pride when he's the biggest gay artist? Period. Y'all still
probably cost too much.
They probably Trina. If they stop smoking up the money that they get from the government, maybe they could afford Lil Nas X and going on trips and cruises and stuff like that.
He want to do it for free though. He should not for free, but he should want to do it for cheap.
A little cheap. You know what I'm saying? Most of these artists got to be expensive because it's a 360, so they getting robbed and by the labels. So they have they charge so much. You know, Lil Kim gonna charge you some amount because she ain't with a label right now. Anything she gets,
she ain't got shit going on.
And she ain't got nothing going on. Lil Nas X with Sony or with Columbia Records, of course they get a piece of everything that he does. That's what he always up there selling stuff and stuff like merchandise. Most artists selling merchandise, but the label get a piece of all that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But I'm so glad you came. I have so much fun with T-Spola come on and on the show. It's just be lit because we just be talking shit on the show.
Wiley, I said Wiley, I love coming on here talking shit with you. Like that's what I said. I need to do this at least every. Oh no, I like coming to because Wiley. Like I joke. Don't nobody else do like that.
Right. We just joke and just move on. That's it. And then people get bad. I'm like, That's
why I said like when I came up with you the first time, like damn, I really like click with Wiley. I can see myself like fucking with Wiley like that.
So that's how it is. We just talk shit, and I have always been that way, just having fun and just talk shit. Even before I did YouTube, we just talk about people and just stuff like, and in the joke, in a fun way, not in a malicious way. That's just how it is. But a lot of girls can't handle that. You said this about me about your show, just like Tramel. What's his name? Tramel. He don't like me because it's something that I said on the show, and I actually want to sleep with the guy. I didn't see nothing wrong.
You want to sleep with Tramel?
Tramel is attractive to me. You know what I'm saying? I like the messy bottoms. And
he a top.
He a top. Okay, that messy top.
He a verse. I don't know if he just strict top. He a verse.
And so I heard they's like, oh yeah, I heard. Tramel said he don't like you. I'm like, well, what did I say? Because sometimes I could be talking about so much shit. I don't remember everything.
Tramel nice, like Tramel, like super nice. I don't think Tramel is like you. Maybe it's a misunderstanding.
But yeah, and it is because most of it is from like YouTube. Maybe I said a joke that went the wrong way, but I'm gonna definitely send him a DM like, bro, we still, you know.
Tramel and his boyfriend are fiance.
Oh yeah, he's definitely nice. Yeah, they are awesome.
Super nice. They both super nice.
I don't want to sleep with your man. I'm just joking in a comedic way because you know, he want to sleep with your man. Stay away from my man, Wiley, and I don't want to be with your man. Something like that.
I'm gonna ask you before we leave, Wiley. Somebody said that you was mad because you thought you was gonna be Tasha K protege and she got somebody else.
No.
I was like, what?
People, they just make, people are messy. They just make assumptions. I was just on Tasha K app and we just had a whole conversation or her app, and we had a very in-depth conversation. So we still cool. I just think people take, sometimes in my commentary, I may make a joke and they may say, oh, Wiley must feel just like, I'm just a jokester. If I see something that's funny, I'm going to bring it to my YouTube channel. And sometimes maybe I need to revamp it and be like, okay, is it okay for me to say this joke? Most of the time it'd be like joking, but I don't feel no type of way because I have my own audience and y'all here. Like, I don't feel them days are over. Like, have feeling some type of way. Like, I haven't established when my birthday came over, and all them people sent me that $31 for my birthday. And I just put the request out just jokingly. Yeah, send it $31. I don't care if you have to sell your food stamps. People send it to me. And there was a lot of people that sent it to me. That's why I was able to get this expensive ass microphone. And now we got a new ass camera that we're going to hook up and use. Because I put that request out, not knowing that they was going to actually do it. And they did it. It was a lot of people that did it.
They fucks with you, Wiley, though. Like, your people, you got a following. They deal with you.
Yeah, that really did. People send money orders. People send letters. People send Christmas cards. I got 2 boxes of clothes and coats and stuff. Like, and that's just all of the people that.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Like I'm trying to get at that situation like you in, where somebody sends you clothes and all types of stuff.
I'm telling you, like, once you do a show and you will build your audience, you'll have your following. I don't care how small it is. Because, when I started with 2 people listening. Literally, I've done Blog Talk Radio for like years, and I've done it with 2 people. And that's how I learned about Brandon Carson, Rico Pruitt, and I would interview them with 3 people listening. Sometimes when they come over there, bring about 30 or 40 folks. And that's
Yeah.
what I thought was like big numbers. And this was like way back in the day. And then I just start doing shows, and my cousin was like, get on YouTube and he said stay consistent. And I just stayed consistent, and now we here today.
See that, Wiley, that's motivation, because people try to clown you like, oh, he got 30 people in his live. Like, bro,
Yeah.
I got Wiley, I don't even have 1,000 followers, and I can pull 30
Because
people in the live.
because you can have 0 people, nobody watching. You know what I'm saying? And you never know who within that 30 is watching. You know what I'm saying? I had a producer that was watching our show from a network and inviting me to do some things. You just never know who's watching your show. You cannot look at the numbers, because there's people with bigger numbers but don't have the impact and influence like you have.
I've seen it.
You know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah,
just can't, like, people just be talking. It ain't about them. You watching, you know what I'm saying? Because you spreading around everywhere else. So I don't, that stuff doesn't bother me at all, because people, they're tuning in and watching. Like when you start your YouTube channel, you'll see it's going to start out slow and eventually it's going to pick up steam. As long as you put energy and hours into your product and then keep building it. And then my advice to new content creators is to go live after their show, go do the review. Okay,
Yeah.
So do a review on the episode. Always push yourself in the algorithm, because this game is about always being in the algorithm.
And that's what I try to do, Wiley. Like when something going on, I try to go live after it.
That's
talk
it.
about it, or
That's
get into the mix. I try to do stuff like that.
That's how you doing, and it's gonna go great for you. Yeah, that's how it is. They said, yeah, Wiley, been asleep, woke right back up, and you still vibing. Yeah, that's how it be. My company, yeah, that's how it be. Like, because I've started like 1, 2, 3.
That's why I say I like fucks with you, Wiley, because you do a lot of stuff I like doing. Like even when you don't do like the web series stuff, when you talk about like your main stuff, I done came into your live and listen, and your stuff be lit.
Yeah, we just have a fun time, and you will know what works for you, because the more and more you do it, you'll be like, okay, this work and that work, and it'll be great. I just have fun, because at one time I was in the B sector, meaning when you just talk about other YouTube and we just drag each other, and I'm like, okay, let me do something else. I started talking about celebrity. Then sometimes I'll talk about politics. My thing is this: I love to talk about people, and that is what makes a good show.
Me too. That's what I said. Like I be seeing your stuff, I be like, damn, that's what I want to do.
Yeah,
when you talking about celebrities, I can go in on celebrities too. Like, I like stuff like that.
Absolutely, because you watch these people and you know about it. And then these people, like I have been blocked by K Michelle. I had a response. And this one, I know that this is another moment that I knew I had some influence in my voice. When Bow Wow manager called, Bow Wow asked for my number, and when his manager called me, he said, "I seen that you did that video about Bow." Now, mind you, that video did not have a lot of views. And he was like, yeah, I seen it, because it was a story out that Bow Wow was getting scammed, that Bow Wow was scamming these upcoming rappers to do a feature, and they never get the feature. They never get any of that, or never get on Spotify with him. And so I dragged Bow Wow about it. And then Bow Wow manager called, was like, yeah, this and this. And I had to cut the conversation short. I had to go see my therapist. And so I said, I got to cut it short. Now to let me know at that moment, I'm like, damn, like that's when I knew I had some influence. And it's not always about how many numbers you have on a video.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Like that's what people try to clown you about. Oh well, you only had 500 views on your live on your video, so you ain't doing shit.
That doesn't matter. It's about who watching you. But that's what counts, and not giving up, because you will eventually get to the 500,000 and a million. And when you get there, you're going to appreciate it, because you remember when you started at the bottom.
And that's what I'm saying, Wiley. Like people like you, like I started my page a year ago, and I didn't got noticed by people like you, other people who doing like a lot of good stuff. So it's like there's a lot of people out there who've been doing it longer than me and ain't got noticed by you.
No, absolutely, you're absolutely right. Somebody said, well, no, I didn't record the conversation because I wasn't even at home. I was outside going to see my therapist, and I didn't even have the record app on my phone. Now I do, just in case if I get a celebrity on the line, I could just be like, okay. But yeah, it's just all about dedication. It really is. It's all about dedication. It's all about putting the time, energy. Like we up now, putting out content. Then I go to sleep, take a shower, wash my ass, and come back and do some more content, because I already got a list for topics to talk about for tomorrow or later on today, just to feed the channel and feed the people. And it just started 1 view at a time. We don't have a lot. We only got 20,000 subscribers, and we had about 66 million 0.7 watch time minutes, and about I forgot how many million total views that we have.
That was a lot, though.
But it's people that have 5-10 times worth of subscribers, like 80,000-90,000 subscribers, doesn't get the watch time minutes that we get on this channel. So again, it's just all about staying encouraged, staying consistent, and don't allow the people, the haters, to get in your head to stop you from doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I used to do stuff and I used to give up. I used to do blog talk. I don't give up. I only got 3 people. They say I'm boring. And I would give up and give up. Then one day I listened to my friend. Now he's on Crystal Meth, probably somewhere busting it wide open with sores in his head and missing teeth. But before he got on Crystal Meth and addicted to it, he told me, get on YouTube and stay consistent. I should have told him, don't get on that Crystal Meth pipe and stuff like that. But I didn't tell him.
Hey, nah, but not Wiley. You just really motivated me because it was always that way with me. Like I would do stuff and I'd be like, ain't nobody really listening to it.
I don't know.
Then I started getting noticed a lot, and then like all these web series people, be talking about me now. And I'm like, I must be doing something good because I'm getting the attention of y'all, even though y'all really ain't nobody. But still,
it's the truth. Like for a long time, my cousin before he got on Crystal Meth, he used to tell me like, Wiley, people do watch you. I'm like, don't nobody watch, and that's so true. You have to be your biggest encourager because sometimes you can speak doubt, and whatever you believe that's going to be your reality. And then one day I'm like, man, and then sometimes I just say shit to see if somebody gonna repeat it. I'm like, I say it in some type of way, just like the whole Ressie G thing. To this day, I had sex with Wiley 4 years ago. No, it wasn't about 2 years ago. I don't think it was 4 years ago. If it was, that's time moved by fast. But anyway, he said, I never do it again. That's a lie. Stop lying to these people. If I show up butt naked with this big old chocolate peen, you'll be like, I just like, don't sit there and lie to the public. Don't sit there and lie. Something like that. It's okay. Why you up there showing up for drinks with somebody? Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about that. Shout out to Gemini.
We ain't gonna get it. We'll be on here another 2 hours. Something like that.
So I'll just tell you to stay encouraged and keep doing it. It will be great. You will grow and you will do it. And then since you in Atlanta, you have the upper hand because you can interview these people. You go to these events and just interview. It was the channel Ballroom Throwbacks. I don't know if you know the channel.
Yeah.
So what they used to do, they used to interview the people at the ballroom scene. They started out that way. And they got all this footage. And then eventually he grew. Caesar was like, well, let's start doing a scripted series. And they did the Triangle. And people started subscribing and watching that. So it's ways to do amazing things. Especially that's why I want to move to Atlanta, because I want to meet up with you, link up with you.
Yeah.
These people, it's most of the talent, a lot of it that's black, live in Atlanta or LA or New York. Them the three.
Wiley, you're gonna be huge in Atlanta, Wiley. If you come to Atlanta, you're gonna be huge. I promise you.
I can't wait. Yeah. That's I gotta be. I just want to move to a good area. And if it's not Atlanta, I will move to like in another city, like if I'm like 30 minutes away from Atlanta, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somewhere in a suburban area, and then I just go on and travel to Atlanta.
But again, like I said, while I love coming on your show, Wiley, I'm gonna be a regular on here. So they're gonna be like, oh, Spiller.
That's how he and I was like, do you want to come on? Because I didn't know if you was gonna go on TTB network.
I don't do that because he have that other guy over there. And I don't like mingling with the other guy. Like TTB didn't really have that guy over there giving a million opinions on shit he ain't got nothing to do with. Then I would be cool with going over there. But
that's what I said. I was like, okay, let me. And then I said, okay, then I was like, do you want to come on the Wiley Show? Because my people, they was like, we really enjoyed that panel because it was super fun when you and her.
Yeah,
it was fun. I had a good time. It was fun. And just me and you in person are gonna be amazing too.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to meet you in person. Though I said I can't wait to meet you and have a drink and talk shit with you. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, okay. See, when I drink, I get more silly, I'm not.
Me too. That's what I'm saying.
I just get more talking.
Hey Wiley, I've been drinking. If I was sober, I never would have even entertained Dre Summer.
Oh yeah, it's liquor. You get.
That's how I know the liquor made me entertain him. But other than that, I would have paid it.
Okay. They said, what about Chicago? I'm going to Chicago next month in January, and I hope it don't snow really bad. But I'm going. I gotta go visit my family, and it's this woman that I want to. We supposed to smash and link up. So I definitely have to. Even though y'all think I just like man only, no, I like both. But my thing
me too, Wiley. Me too.
And I want to have kids, and I know you can't have kids in a man asshole. I never seen that. Oh, you just can't. No matter how hard you try back there, no matter how they say that's that, but this
you definitely have no baby. No matter how much you bust in it, it's no baby coming.
It's no baby coming. And ever since that, my brothers and sisters they have kids. It's two of us that don't have no kids, and I don't want to be the only one without no kids. I do want to see my seed, you want to see that.
Yeah, you want to see, yeah.
You want to see how they're gonna be and stuff like that, and it's, especially I don't want to, because we all gonna get older, and I damn sure don't want to get older. I ain't got no family, ain't got no kids, no nothing. No, I want to make sure I have a plethora of kids. They could be the next Jackson 5 or the next Serena, Venus and Serena. They're gonna know how to operate cameras. They're gonna know how to edit. They're gonna do lights. My kid, they're gonna have a skill. They're gonna be working. We're gonna have a family business. But this was fun. Make sure y'all go follow T Spoiler on Instagram. T Spoiler is all over there on his Instagram. He go live. He talk about the girls, the celebrity gossip, and he talked about the web series shows. It's right there on his page. So make sure y'all go check him out.
Please go check me out, y'all. Please, for real. And thank you, Wiley, for letting me come over here again and talk shit with you. It's always fun. Like, it's always fun with you.
It was fun. They talk about, but you not trying to move to Chicago. No, Chicago was like, no, I'm not gonna try to move to Chicago. Absolutely not. No. But they could take my car and try to pop me. No.
Yeah.
And if I do move to Chicago, it would not be in the city. It would be somewhere like downtown or somewhere like in a suburban area, somewhere where it's safe. Versus me going to the hood. Like, no, I've done it all. I don't even live in the hood in Dallas. They said, the rent cheaper in South Dallas. Okay, it must be, let it be cheaper in South Dallas. But I'll pay a little bit more for rent where I'm at. But I'm not, why would I move from one hood to another state? I'm just going to stay in a hood that I know than to be in a hood that I don't know. Like, come on now. No, absolutely not. No, that was backwards. Even though Dallas hood don't look like Chicago hood, but I love living in a suburban area of up north.
Yeah, I like the suburban area too. Like, I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna be suburban, but it gotta be decent.
You gotta be decent. Where it's at. That it's different towns or different parts of the city or different counties that are much nicer than others. And then too, Atlanta traffic is very congested in Atlanta because it's so crowded. Because there's too many people living in that city. You know what I'm saying? And they public transit is still not up to par. If they had their public transit together, I don't think it would be as crowded, but it's just too many people in Atlanta.
Yeah, too many people driving. Everybody drive.
Everybody drive in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't enough space. Atlanta is very, very, very crowded.
And it's small. It is real small.
It's a small city.
It's real small. It's super small.
Because the only thing that I like about it's a couple of things. It's always something to do in Atlanta. The people always got an event, a fashion show, like Sherrod.
Something always going on.
He always stay busy. They always have something in Atlanta. So that's something that's dope that I admired about them having in Atlanta.
On a Monday night, you can do something in Atlanta. You can have fun like on a Saturday or Monday.
Yeah, that's what I like because I'm just looking. I'm like, man, because when I was in Atlanta last time, I went to Raheem event. Then there was another event that I went to. I went to like 2 different events, and I was like, man. And they told me then, wow, you need to move to Atlanta. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. But now I'm really, really want to get into moving to Atlanta. It's dope.
But yeah, well, my phone gonna go dead, Wiley.
All right.
It's been good.
All right, no,
it just flashed.
Okay, thank you.
Hit me up anytime, Wiley. I'm gonna come back on here anytime.
Oh yeah, almost definitely.
And Wiley, if I go live on IG, you gotta go live with me, Wiley.
Oh no, let me know. Send me the request. Okay, just let me know when you go live because I'm off this weekend. I don't think I'm doing on this weekend. All right.
Hey, y'all, I love y'all producers and Wiley Show. All right, I'm out.
All right, thank you. Okay, you guys, this was lit. This was fun. We have a good time. We're gonna do some more videos tomorrow. Later on today. I'm gonna go and catch up on some material. Thank y'all so very much. And yeah, I'm gonna go catch up on some stuff. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. They said New York. Thank you so very much. All right. Talk to y'all soon. Make sure y'all comment and subscribe to the channel. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.